Yo, what's up, chat? How we doing today? How was the day vibing? I'm probably gonna be a short-ish stream today because I should probably just be playing WoW right now, but I want to play some on my Windows keys disabled. I'm like, why the fuck can't I move this window? It's like, oh my god, my Windows key is disabled because I was playing WoW again finally. I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not disable my Windows key in that game. I am never pressing a button. My Windows key is just like such a weird place for an MMO, right? I use my palm to my control when I play an MMO. It's like every once in a while, my palm will be like just like a little bit off, and I'll just barely tap the Windows key. And it's like terrible. Yeah, how you doing today, chat? How are the vibes? What's happened in this box? It's been like a whole 2 days. I have no idea. It's been way too long. Way too long. Hold up. What music are we listening to today? Where are we starting off? What if we just where are we starting off? Do you have any good like recommended or mixes right now? Seems like an okay mix. Ooh, that one seems like a better. Is that one a better mix? I have two mixes that are like very close to each other. I'm just like, which one do I want to listen to? Because like one's like Emily, Casey Williams, stuff like that, and then one is a bunch of other random VTuber songs. Let's go with this one for now and see where it goes. Every single I'm like literally just sitting here looking at the playlist they made. Every single artist is listed, all of them is just in both of them. I'm like, what the fuck? This is the same playlist, just twice. What are we doing here? Alright. Speaking of what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Did I ever import these into Calc? I don't see an artillery here, so I'm assuming no. I also still see a weak little core fish. Of a strongman crawdont. Oop. Oop. Did I clear items for this? Hold up. I don't know if I've actually cleared items yet. Looks like I have. Nice. Ooh. Do you get Warrain now, or is Warrain 20 or 34 or 32? I know it's one of those two numbers. Okay, it's 34, so I don't quite get it. Okay. I have Pidgeot already. God, we have so many things to delete. We have that Evo, that Evo, that Evo, that Evo. Timber still scaling. Flaffy Evo'd. Bayleaf Evo'd. The Crab Evo'd. God, there's so many Evos. Everyone's evolving. What the? I think that's everyone, right? Yeah, that looks good. All right. On the Eradicate, I believe we are now on the easy side of this route where we are over-leveled because we already did Roxanne because there's no real reason to go all the way into cave unless you absolutely have to. And even then, why would you do it? All right. Who wants to play the game right now? Does Crawdont want to play the game for a little bit? Crawdont might want to play the game for a little bit. Oh, God, hiccup. Let's let Crawdont play the game for a little bit. Let's got this guy in. He's probably ready to go. Excited to do some walk, right? This is definitely an interesting box. Hey, it's missing some like super strong tools you want, but definitely have some guys. I mean, there's one very specific tool we're missing, and like we'll just see how in the hole we have to go to get it, right? So a few more places to find it, but it is pretty pivotal for the next gym, huh? Hey, yeah, Carlon should just be able to vibe check here, though. I believe in him. He's got this. Look at him. Look at that grab. Shell armor, good defense, good attack, plus defense. God, this thing's insane. What the fuck? Yo, this man is gigavibe. We are taking 0 from a fucking knockoff of all things. That is kind of insane. Knockoff, we are going to press it here. Get this guy coming out. I think this is in Powder Tail 8, so I'm going to protect 1 ton before we Razor Shell. Razor Shell doesn't actually kill, but like that's fine. Don't take that much from the Seed Bomb. Didn't quite kill. Seed Bomb's currently doing 24, so we're still fine. Like, highest damage AS slash is 22. We can technically get flinched here, but I'm just going to choose to believe in the Crawdont. Yo, good shit, Crawdont, buddy. It'd be a pretty good lead for this next fight, too. I remember that I do have the Sea Dragon tick if I need to for, like, Rhyhorn, right? This is Sword Dance, Feather Dance. I think my steward is, like, a little weird, but... I mean, I should just lead Togi, right? I should really just lead the Togi. No, the Togi is a really good lead here. Okay, fair enough. And then just being like Lazzy, Rose, and we already won, so just like pick up some random guys. Justo. Actually, a really fucking high attack Togi. This is minus attack and it still has one shot here. I'm actually kind of surprised. don't know why I didn't think that my stack Togi would have a one-shot on that, but that means it should just solo the fight, right? I guess its attack onto Whimsicott's gonna be a little low, but that's fine. Energy Ball, that means we just win. Yo, good job, Togi. Speaking of Togi, who do I want to lead on the Simipour? Probably has to, yeah, it has to be, Ampharos, because Togi just doesn't have the attack. Speaking of the low attack Togi. I mean, Togi and Ampharos both do not give a shit about Masquerain, right? What if I just led that? I'd let Simipour attack as the issue. No, I'd have let Simipour attack, and I probably don't want to let Simipour have a free attack. It's like doing that much, but oh, even Fast and Purugly. It'd be like fake out Purugly, attack Simipour, and then just already have those two out for Masquerain, but I'd have to swap one depending on what the Simipour did, and that just like sounds annoying already. So I'll just probably do this pretty standard. Cardant plus Ampharos, Cardant 1 HP, and then we just need someone who can come into everything, which that one probably is Togi. So you should have no problem coming in at -2 special. Yeah, none at all. And from there, fight's just already over, so just pick some random guys who do random guy things. Nope, you should not have a berry. So used to not having this in the slot. Hold up. Do one for the first fight, Chesto for the second fight. You can call on at 1 HP. Well, that's probably better, right? I'm imagining we knock off much more than we Razor Shell. Usually how Cardant goes. Not really much of a water type. But that's a lot of the dark types though, right? It's like a lot of the dual type dark types, they just like never act as their other type. They always act as just dark type. You're right in this fight, so should we just go straight into this fight? This fight should be pretty free. And actually look at this fight, but like I don't think there's really an Ampharos that doesn't do this fight, right? At least not that well. Thunder Punch. Cottonsport is always Sucker Punching. See if we can just dodge the Sucker Punch, then we should just be able to one-shot this with whatever we want to press. So that can only do 40 at a time. Potions to heal, because we are technically in a gauntlet right now. And let's go for some Chestos, just in case some Super D happens. Should already be fine there, right? Instead, I just have no concern with this fight whatsoever. Ampharos is usually very good at this fight, and this is a not bad Ampharos. I just Shockwave. Shockwave doesn't quite kill, but like, it's good enough. Tech. Shockwave kill. There's only a range it doesn't always kill, but that's fine. Never die to that. Hit the range. Swap into Lazo while we fake out, I think. Lazo should be faster with kill here, right? Yeah. We can just Flame Burst. So I want to keep Togi out, probably not, right? Just go into like Rapidash. And then both of these should just not take a single point damage from this guy, so we just Flame Burst, Flame Will. Get like knocked off, I think, but like both these guys just have stupid items. Oh, both faster, that's kind of insane. Is it plus speed Punta or is it just max speed Punta? Like, so Lazo being fast, I understand. 8 speed Punta really outspeeds that Sneasel. With that Sneasel. I'm actually getting surprised with that. Salazzle should be able to solo next fight. I don't even know I'm going back. I don't think there's really a Salazzle that doesn't solo this next fight. It's actually a really good Salazzle too. 27 base special attack is kind of insane. Yeah, we should just be able to Flame Burst on the line. Should be fast and everything, right? Yeah. Like, Salazzle should reasonably be able to solo the next 2 fights. Oop, Flame Burst is in the right spot. This should also be up here for sure. We should also have a one-shot on Grand Bull if we have a one-shot on this line. Yeah, yeah. Evino. We Flame Burst. I should also just have the one-shot on the Tangler, right? As for the rest of that fight, there's like this guy, and then this thing just falls over to some random grass types. Probably want this guy for the fight after anyway. One should be fine here. There's no sass we really care about. I guess there's some hair shenanigans with the Raichu, right? It's not static, but it does have discharge that it can press sometimes. Okay, fine. Just be safe. Okay, Lazo Flame Blast should be a guaranteed one-shot here. Should get Cramorant or whatever it wants to press. We just don't care because Togi just wins. So, for sure. Just spike. I think Togi actually just fights this too, right? I feel like Togi usually doesn't die to this. The stuff is doing a decent bit of damage. We're not like a super bulky Togi. 33. That's fine. So fine for right now. We still don't kill yet. Smudge Strike is more damage though. We killed now, so it just has to extreme speed anyway, so can't do damage anymore. We didn't have to extreme speed because it shall kill, but we were never dead to it. His artillery should be good enough for the Aquajet shenanigans. Yeah. Artillery lead should never be dead to the second guy either. Yeah, so artillery just solos this next fight. Nice little 20-minute, 116. Does Pidgeotto... Well, Pidgeot actually one-shot Mankey? There's no way, right? Pidgeot is so close, but yeah, Pidgeot doesn't quite one-shot this. Yeah, orange juice. Oh, hold up. Why did that scratch my throat so bad? That was a weird one. Alright, who am I leading as this primate? I mean, someone who can two-shot. Oh! Pidgeot just never dies. I can just Air Slash. There we go. Pidgeot really never dies here. Air Slash can't randomly down, so yeah, we're always safe here. Okay, fair enough. I guess Pidgeot is like a lot bulkier than a lot of the other birds, right? So it makes sense, but still. Kind of insane. Meganium should destroy this guy. If Meganium somehow fails, I wouldn't mind have like Hariyama. My own Dreadnought is probably not even bad here, but I'd probably not use it. Do you just destroy this? Let's just Flying Gym, you can't die, and then just Razor Shell. It doesn't always kill, but we just have an artillery that can also come into anything. Yeah, I mean, this is supposed to be super free, right? Yeah, Giga over leveled. Finally get to use this Pidgeot, though. I don't think this guy's come to any fight yet. Yo, let's go, buddy. Tried all this in singles, right? And like, I basically didn't look at the calc menu, though, so I might have fucked up inside in doubles from earlier. I got the red candy right, I'm not an idiot. I'm probably gonna use all 3 height skills here soon, by the way. I think I can like already see the 3 height skills that are probably immediately being given this box. I know 2 of them for sure. Well, I shouldn't say for sure yet. I know one of them by Norman. I know a second one by Winstitute. Well, not Winstitute, sorry, Winstraits. I have a pretty good idea what the third one is, and I know what the fourth one really wants to be at Tabitha, right? So we'll just have to see if all those things happen. Maybe some of this like random emergency one I have to take for no reason, right? Well, not for no reason, but it might just be an emergency one I have to take because otherwise the boxes can't do something. We'll see. Luckily, we are the Penguin Run, so we do just have all of the scales we could ever want to use, right? Okay, to use Rock Polish here. This gets a little bit weird because we can't just get flinch bam, but we still just press the button until we don't get flinched. Should just be aggro. Like, I guess I just go Dreadnought now. The Dreadnought's full HP, and this should be anti-aggro. I don't think Dreadnought can die to anything here anyway. What shell am I right? Oh yeah, we're Giga alive. Fast after a Rock Tomb, or is this guy a little bit too slow? Oh, we're definitely fast after a Rock Tomb. Should be enough to always go for Razor Shell now. I don't have any cool catch things in this box, right? Everything's just like, very whatever. Yeah. I could like poison it. I really don't want to poison anything here. I don't have Sing anymore. Yeah, I have like no cool catches, so just lead Mask. Lead Mask, this thing just heal depending on what we're against. This thing just heal against most things. This thing has a chance of chipping, just in case we can T-Wave, and the rest of these don't really do anything, so I guess just like bulky guy. Sure. For the most part, this is just going to be Meganium. I'll probably even just Poison Powder, because I think there's like nothing here that I wouldn't catch in the time of a Poison Powder, right? Everything is not that hard to catch. Thank God there's no Pokemon in these rocks, by the way. Imagine just not being able to go to that rock that early. This is pretty strong, right? I was initially going to hope for a Krook here. I think Krook would be the best for this box. But this is also insane. This is also very insane. I'm a little afraid of what this probably just guarantees close combat Zorua instead of Grass Knot, so there might be some weird Zorua stuff. Things I have to do here, but like that's still fine, right? Because we have Masquerain pivots. Oblivious. I forget what the other one on this is, but I think the other one is better, right? Yeah, I think that is obviously like much better, but it is what it is. I'm still fine just getting the Mamoswine. Is it just a very solid mon? I need to remember, how do you get the Mamoswine Evo? You have to keep it Swine up, get Ancient Power as you level to 35, and then can you get into Mamoswine? But you don't lose anything. I think you might lose access to like an early move or so, but like that's fine. You get 35 on that. You don't lose anything on the Pilot's one. You still get Stomping, right? Yeah, you get Stomping, then Ancient Power. And you can need a 36. This is really strong, though. Yeah, I'll take this any day. Makes me really not care about the Wall Rain delay as well, which is nice. What moves? I'm assuming this has a Ice move at this point, right? Level 16. Has Ice Fang and Icy Wind. Let's get Mask out of here. This is probably just a Rapidash angle then. Oh, it has Bulldoze. I don't know who's supposed to go out here then. Probably is just Meganium. Meganium should be bulk enough, it doesn't matter. With a double level, right? I probably do actually go for the Poison Powder. There's definitely a mod that we will catch in time. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, no, this is a pretty good hit though. This is a pretty good hit. I'll take that any day. I still think I would have Ravid the Krook. Like, this still does so much. Especially if it's a decent Swinub. Just like in like Lonely or... I mean, plus speed is actually probably what I want on Swinub, right? I remember like one Mammoth one I had that was like pretty good attack with plus speed, just did so much. Okay, I mean, that's obviously shit, but like, what can you do? It'll also do jobs. That's all I really need of it. Like, it should still do its job. This is something I need to delay, though. Yeah, obviously, Mod says the single worst nature could have been, but what do you want me to say? Right? Like, fuck me. Okay, this is weird, because I don't have an amazing Sandaconda, but I have a pretty good Sandaconda. I can pre-bun Meganium. I just have to hope for the double Poison Powder with a Leopard Berry. I just take a lot from that Fire Fang, though, but we have Growls. I just have, like, an emergency oh shit button just in case. I mean, do I even care about getting that, though? I might just go for the 2-shot. And just not care about Sand. I think I'm supposed to just go for the 2-shot and I care about Sand in this box, honestly. I think our box is just so good in Stoutland, we actually just don't care, because we have these three. And we have a very clean Clefable. Very clean's a strong word. I thought that would be a little bit cleaner. Yeah, I thought that Clefable would be a little bit cleaner, but... I'm just afraid of the Thunderbolt, right? Obviously, it has to be Salazzle, but I'm just afraid of the Thunderbolt immediately. I can probably find a better in, though, through, like, Hariyama, so it should be fine. We have guys who just get us pretty good ends for there. Should just be on that line, right? Was that for Salazzle? I mean, Togi can also come out against that, but obviously Togi should just be coming into a Thunderbolt anyway if it comes in. Maybe an Ice Beam, but we don't have Aspa yet anyway. Probably just like Cherry here, Cherry here. I think I need to technically Cherry Hariyama as well. I could also... I have to Cherry Meganium too, right? Could also just pre-burn Harry, but I don't think we... If we don't need the damage, I'd rather just not take the extra, right? Definitely lose HP by being burnt here compared to not being burnt, and we already... Make sure that we already have clean one-shot. Yeah, we have Force Palm because we didn't have to take Iron Thrust because we're not a Weavile CRA. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for kill here. Like, there's a line where you can, like, pre-bun Meganium, Growl spam with, like, Poison and not have to deal with the Sand at all, but I just don't think it's worth it here. Probably Body Slam first, right? Yeah. Go here first, get some chip, get some fake outs, go mask into Hell or that, but this is fine because it's still at 0. Go back Togi. Body Slam again. What is the crit on this Togi? Because, like I said, this Togi is not, like, super bulked. The crit on this Togi is 33, so it's still good for a little bit. -1 again. Submission is good. I get a Togi. I want to save some HP on this Togi, so I'll probably go into Dreadnought for the finish. Yeah, I'll probably just go Dreadnought for the finish so I can save HP on Togi. I think should be it for a reason, right? But now that's minus with showing kill, just can't play the game. Hariyama here, doesn't matter what happens here, we can just always safely Force Bomb kill. We should still only show Draining Kiss here, right? We're still -1, but there's no way anything else needs a kill, so this is a guaranteed Draining Kiss to go into Salazzle, so we just win. No shenanigans of double para. Where's Vino Vino? Yeah, I mean, I think it's correct not to go for some stupid no sand line there. Man, it really sucks that we got fucking Modest on that Mammoth Swine. I still think it'll do work, right? Because it just has a pretty good natural attack, but it still feels bad, you know what I mean? Definitely a little bit of value it's losing for that. Definitely also just always delaying it, though. It means you won't have a ground type for the split, which is always a little bit weird, but there's no way I'm not delaying that, right? I'm like a little afraid of it not seeing good Amphi lines now, but hopefully it just still does. Speaking of Amphi, I probably wouldn't lead Amphi here for the T-Wave, right? Yeah. I'm gonna see a bunch of Flappies here, but like it's fine. Who else is good here? Meganium's good here. Masculine's good here. Probably just drop you. Drop you, lead Amphi. I think there's some knockoffs here, but like, oh no, I lose a baby. Knockoffs don't do any damage, just underleveled. Alright, honestly, I'm kind of like vibing for just about anything we can get here. And there's only like one particularly bad mon for this box, but maybe like 1.5. But at least would be a good one of them would be a good dupe later. That's fine. That's actually very fine. If it's a second ground type, like it's honestly not even a bad coverage ground type. It's gonna be like kind of weird. Probably would have preferred just like a Patillo. No, Patillo would have actually went really hard in this box. Yeah, I would have preferred a Patillo. But this is fine. This is not a ground type yet. I think it has a ground move, but it's not a ground type yet. Let's toe whip. Shouldn't be that hard of a capture eventually. Yeah, 2 toe whips is probably a sign to swap. That's physical moves, right? Let's go into Togi so we can just start chipping itself. As long as we just can't take the Poison Fang. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna get Finito here. I have the level forward still too if I want the Bulldoze. I might actually want the better move for... I kind of want the ground type for this split, but I might also want the better move for Wadi, right? Not great for Nita. This is actually going to be pretty good for the Earth power later, though. This is like a very solid Nita. I'm not saying no to this. I was saying that nature isn't great, but like it's still pretty good. No, it's still really good. I have to debate if I want to Evo this now, then. Evo now we get access to Bulldoze. But we lose access to, like, Stomping, I think it is, or... It's one of the stronger physical ground moves we lose access to. Let's go look at our Amphi with this and just decide from there. It kind of depends on what our Amphos looks like if I want to level this now or delay it for a little bit, right? Alright, where's Wadi Amphi at? It's probably the Amphi lines I care about, seeing the damage on the most. Nidoking. There's an argument that I might be able to actually do Nidoking not use Candy here. Drill Run is what you get. You get Drill Run early if you keep it as Nidorino. Yeah, it's Drill Run versus only having Bulldoze. Bulldoze is not doing a lot here, so I probably wouldn't need the Drill Run. Yeah, I definitely need the Drill Run if I'm using this for my Amphi. I'm probably just using this for Zero anyway. Let me see if this Mammoth one has the damage being Mass Attack. Gets what? Stomping? This one actually takes more damage, which is scary. As expected, it does just have a better damage range, though, than even Drill Run. It's obviously going to have more attack than a Nido, right? But, yeah. I think it's a little feels bad. We still don't die like crit or anything, though, so it's still not a bad take for this. Right. Do I really care about saving Candy here? Probably not. In fact, I'd like to just bring both of them, if I'm being entirely frank. How does Mammothwine do against coming into Eel? I don't know which one of these would actually do more damage to Eel. It'd probably be Mammothwine with Ice Fang if I want to do that route. So now I'm thinking, what? Togi? How is Togi at eating Dragon Breath here? Not great, which is a little sad. Obviously it'll be 35, but still not great. I was thinking like if I have a good Dragon Breath, either can get discharged would be really nice, right? I don't know why I'm looking so loud. I'm to look at this. Yeah, it's just I'm just not gonna have a good Dragon Breath pivot, so I'm gonna need something that can kill ill here. So I'm probably gonna end up bringing both of these anyway. So the question is, do I want to bring this to Drill Run or not? As having Bulldoze. You don't really get that much value out of Nidoking Bulldoze. What does its moveset even eventually become? Because eventually this thing's moveset is like Earthquake, Drill Run. Actually, you probably drop Drill Run at that point. It was like Earthquake. You really don't have a lot of good moves to even keep. So you kind of do want the Bulldoze. I think it has like no good moves to keep. Keep Gunk Shot just for fun because it's just so few moves. End up like Bulldoze, Earthquake, Super Fang, Gunk Shot. Eventually it gets Earth Power. Yeah, I kind of do want the Bulldoze if possible. I think I've kind of decided that like I'm probably just trying to find a Mamoswine in, right? I have to be careful how I kill because I really can't afford to come into anything that isn't discharge, right? So just like I need to be careful how I kill ill specifically, but that's where the Wall Rain comes in. I think I'm like, does this guy die to? Well, does it outspeed crap? I guess is the question I should be asking. It should. It'll be 42 by that point. I think it's still like just Ice Fang or maybe it's like Avalanche. So I don't think it'll ever one shot the Crobat sadly with these stats, but doesn't necessarily need to one shot the Crobat. I just need it to outspeed this guy. Might even be able to kill this with Ice Shred, which would be nice. We'll have Ice Shred access by that point. Can this really not kill Noivern with Ice Shred? Yeah. Oh no, it can. Okay. Yeah, Mamoswine is just really good for this fight. There's no way I'm not Mamoswining if it's faster than Crab. And just figuring out the rest from there. So yeah, that's pretty easy. So I'm probably just taking Wall Rain for Eel then. So I'm taking Wall Rain for Eel. It's pretty easy to set up for Ampharos, so I should be allowed to take Bulldoze for Nido, because I think at 35 you don't need the Drill Run for this, right? You can just use Bulldoze. Especially considering I should be able to do a little bit of shenaniganery on this Zero, especially with a Togean box, right? Yeah, I think I'm more than fine just having Bulldoze here instead and just not having Drill Run for that little bit of damage. I think it's more than fine on this fight. Okay. Even with Minus Defense. So the Minus Defense is definitely weird, but we still always love 2, which was the important thing that I wanted to check. So yeah. I think I will just go ahead and take this as the Nido King right now. We don't need Moonstone for anything else. And we just won't have access to Drill Run for a little bit. I think it's perfectly fine. This is just Wuss, Rock Smash, right? This is literally just defined as Wuss, Rock Smash. Then again, Bug Bite is also V-teachable, so. Poison Jab, I mean, that's just a bit of Poison Fang. Let me export this Nido into Calc. Let me actually clear items so I can do a full export. Or did I already do that? I already did that. Nice, nice. Oh, it took me longer to decide what I'm doing with these fucking encounters than to actually do the fights to get at the encounters. Hilarious. I think that just like confirms I'm always taking the early Wall Rain anyway. So like there's no reason to keep this fill under-leveled, right? I can just go ahead and level it in case it's somehow useful here. Which it might actually be. There's some pivots this fill can do in this section. Yeah, if I'm basically always taking this for that anyway, like I lose the Frost Breath, but I should no longer need the Frost Breath, so I'm gonna Evo this guy. And there's like maybe one fight I would have taken this guy to that would have had any relevance, right? But it is what it is. Like we delayed for nothing, but like who cares? You would have like fought a Celio and then maybe risk Zygarde instead of whatever we did, because I can't remember what we actually did there, but like it worked out. I know it was sus, but like both of them are always sus there, right? It's not really a non-sus Celio into that line. Not really a lot of Monster non-sus into that demon-ass doggo, right? Not a lot of them. Okay, next to the... Got the Telefight? Got the Tele... Do 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 do. Certainly don't have a clean outspeed one shot that's got the tail. Our crab is a lot slower than last time, obviously. Crab actually outsped this thing last time. I should have like a bunch of guys who just don't come, and I could even just dreadnought this with hard stone rate and just two-shot by it. Yeah, that's probably the better play. I shouldn't really be doing much else for the fight. I assume this might be able to get Hitmonchan coming in. It probably gets Hitmonchan coming in because we've taken, what, 30? Yeah, we always get Hitmonchan coming in here, which is fine. We just have, like, Masquerade. Masquerade comes in, does some chip. Which is kind of a fake because Masquerade doesn't show kill, so I probably have to go Salazzle first, but that's fine. Salazzle should never die to crits, right? So we're just free. We have Nito now, which should just absolutely decimate this guy, and then this guy we have, like, the Hariyama and the Masquerade, or the, Roselia. Actually, Roselia takes a lot from that foul play, which kind of surprises me. I guess we don't have that much defense. Kind of Meganium cares about the bun, so it's probably just this guy. Or B-Bub. It takes slightly less, but does slightly less. But I can heal, but like I'm never gonna get the chance to heal. Yeah, I should just be Amphi then. Pretty easy fight overall though. Still gonna Ross this, because like, yeah, I know we have guts, but still just annoying to deal with. I do need Black Glass. Let me actually make sure this Black Glass is enough. This is like a, yeah, this is a very low attack. Black Glass Bite is doing 52, yeah, so it's fine. I have the Silk Scarf this time, right? I mean, I hope so. We were using Fashion Cat earlier. I didn't do a Fashion Cat run without the fashion. That just isn't allowed. Oh, huge flinch. Go into Nito here. Which is the reason we got this when we were expecting him on. What I'm afraid of now is us pressing Ice Punch, which means I probably just need to attack. Ice Punch can only do 84 here. So yeah, I'm down to just attack. I think we outspeed it, so this should just be back to Mach Punch, which makes it a little easier. So I'm going to swap Salad because this is a guaranteed kill. Actually, we don't even always show a kill. Oh no, Poison Jab. I should have Poison Jab there, not Bulldoze, but that's fine. We always show a kill here, so this is just Mach Punch and Salad just wins. Salad shouldn't be taking that much from foul play, right? It has very little attack. 51, yeah, Salad's fine. We should just be able to Flame Bust. Oh, that's Citrus, right? Okay, we can't quite Flame Bust then. So Hariyama, and we just press payback. Nice Will-O-Wisp, buddy. Oh, it's funny just to watch the prankster guy Will-O-Wisp mon that's usually faster to give my payback insane damage. Alright, next fight's where things start getting a little bit annoying, though. I imagine I'm probably an Octillery lead, but I'm not 100%. Yes, next fight does get very annoying. So Lazo does outspeed one-shot this. This has to be the safest way for me to do Lucario. Obviously Nito is coming here. And that's what I was afraid of. Nito is never, like, great at Bolton. My Bolton probably actually has to be Meganium. I don't love it, but I think my Bolton has to be Meganium. I'll be allowed to Howl, but we're bulky enough it shouldn't matter. So which means this is just my Manectric, which is also fine. We can Ice Fanged, which also sucks, but just is what it is. Right. Hopefully I have a backup somewhere. Yeah, I don't love any of what we're doing here. Unless you want to do this. You could do the lead, maybe. No, not really. My lead is probably just this. If it wild charges, fuck me. What if I have Wise Glass? Because Wise Glass would make this do 90. That way, if it does wild charge, it just auto dies. If it Will-O-Wisps, we haven't lost damage. But we can't get the Aqua Jet after. I guess, no, I should always Ross because I can kill with the Aqua Jet after, no matter what, right? No, because we're intimed. Because this puts it at 20, then it heals 25%, so we don't always kill the Aqua Jet. We'd kill the next Aqua Jet. No, because it's also taking 10, so it's actually taking 90 here, so we'd always kill for Aqua Jet. Well, basically always kill. We have to take at least one wild charge at some point, right? Okay, that's fine then. Ross Octillery. I'm very afraid of this Fufu. Oh, can I bait a play rough and just win on Salazzle? Do I have a play rough bait? They can just like reliably eat shit? Sometimes gets returned. I mean, the issue is my play rough bait is Hariyama. Like, that's probably fine. Because even just locking into play rough and then going into like Togedemaru is fine, right? Or going into Tuttle is fine. As long as I lock it into play rough, then I can slow it. So it'd be something like this. Should always be return, so I can go into this, eat the return. It doesn't always lock into play. If I can't always lock into play, if I don't think I'm allowed to do this, I'd have to just do this, right? Just hope the combo is enough. Locking into Iron is a little bit sus. Okay. I need like one slow and we just win though, right? It's like as long as I can get one slow, we just win. Shouldn't be that hard. If I absolutely need to, I can go from Dreadnought into Salazzle as well and start doing a little bit of damage. I just can't eat the return on Salazzle ever if I want to do Lucario. I think overall this is just fine though. I think like the biggest issue is definitely this Manectric right now, but unless I want to go ahead and Seismic Toss this, because there's a pretty good chance that happens, right? Like even then, it's not really doing that well against it. Does it have like a cool hidden power? Maybe I have a cool hidden power somewhere. Fire's not really doing much here. I could pre-burn Hariyama this. Oh, maybe I just pre-burn Hariyama this. Just don't bring my Electrotype to this. Oh wait, is this Hariyama Thick Fat? I thought this was Guts. Oh, this is Thick Fat. Oh, never mind. I could still have Hariyama do this coming into like the crunch, but it's less sus than. I mean, the thing is, the Nido only needs to get one attack off. If we get frozen, we do just lose. I can't pre-tox the Siva because we don't have access to Salazzle yet, so I'd have to like pre-bun, and obviously pre-bun, we're not doing much damage. If I pre-bun Soft Fang or Soft Sand, I'm good, right? I could pre-bun Soft Sand and still kill. Only having to take one Ice Fang as long as I can find a Thunderbolt in, which shouldn't be that hard with Dreadnought and Patty. Really, pre-bun this actually still does this. That's kind of insane, isn't it? We fast after the -1 from Bulldoze. I just pre-bun Nita then. I did not expect that to be enough, but I'll take it. Pre-bun Nito. It's like Cherry here. I also have Salazzle that can do something in the back, right? We decided Ross and Octillery. Ideal Octillery situation is we just get the 2-shot with it pressing Will-O-Wisp, or even just pressing Will-O-Wisp twice, so we can still use it for pivots, but we'll see. Anyway, this is just the team always leading. Hey, we Bubble Beam. Will-O-Wisp, that's really good for us. Really good looking range. We Aqua Jet just to see if we can kill. We probably don't always go with the -1, but it's probably really close. Ah, damn. That's fine, we're still just getting bunt here. Manectric, this should be on guaranteed electric move, so we can go Nido for free, get the Nido line down. I don't have Soft Sand. I didn't equip Soft Sand. Gotta be careful here then. What if I Bug Bite here? What's the Ice Fang max crit? 50? I'm gonna Bug Bite the Lumberry. Wait, what? Why did I not get the Lumberry there? Huh? Why did I not get the Lumberry there? Like, actually, why did I not get the Lumberry there? I'm so confused. I've never tried to status this Manectric. Does this Manectric not have a Lumberry? Is this wrong? Am I missing something? It's supposed to have a Lumberry. Bugberry is supposed to eat all berries, right? I'm not crazy. Or is that a bug here? Is that a known bug with Bug Bite? Hold up, I need to go look at the replay of that real quick. I did press bug bite, right? That's the other thing I need to check. You're taking the damage here. Here it is. Yeah, press bug bite. Why did my bug bite not eat the lumberry? I didn't even get the animation of it eating the lumberry. Cyclejet out. I switched to Nito. I use Thunder. I use Bulldoze. Oh, it got poisoned by the fucking poison point. Oh, I didn't even see that because I was in fucking plus 5,000 speed. My bad. Okay, I'm just an idiot. Carry on. I just kill this here, right? This Bulldoze should always kill even without soft sand. Even while being burnt. So we did 40. Oh, it doesn't always kill. Hold up. Wait, well, I wouldn't have done that if I had known that. I could have actually died there. What the? Yeah, this is always exactly a kill. That is actually a little bit annoying. I think I have to go. I probably just go Dreadnought first. I think Togi takes a little bit too much damage not to go first. To get the Rock Tomb in early. Okay, one Rock Tomb means we're already in a really good spot here. Should actually just be allowed to raise a shell already. Go for more damage than a Togi. It's actually, that was so sus. Fake out here for fun. There's not two. We're down by one, so I'm not going to risk staying in. Why do I feel like this plays solely to music so often? Like, I'm not complaining, because the solely to soundtrack is insane, but... It's probably Psychic Fangs, isn't it? It's just always Psychic Fangs. Yeah, probably go to Togi first, then. We'll get Crunch, but we'll get a Fake Out. Could also be Howl here, which would be good, but... There's a Howl. Oh, nice Howl, idiot. Okay, this is a Black Paper Moon, right? Oh, just Paper Moon, right? I don't know why I was going to Black Paper Moon. Man, like, that's the other thing I hate about them. I know I ramble about this, like, every single time a Solita song comes on. That's another thing I hate about the Solita anime is it just, like, takes away the Moon's entire relevance from the fucking plot, but still uses Paper Moon. I'm just like, what are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? We took away the section of the manga, so why are we still using music that actually refers to it? Like, what are we doing? I don't know, man. Alright, can I just, my Crawdon dies to Bug Buzz, no! And is slower than Hypno, also no! Double no! Okay, it's probably gonna be a Dreadnought line then. I'll just stand a Dreadnought line with a Crawdon as my protector. Should be fast after Rock Tomb. A little afraid of Rock Tomb killing, but like that's honestly fine. Go for Rock Slide after. If Rock Tomb kills, I just need to make sure this is dying to a Dazzling. Just in case, 36. 36 should be able to get Poison Jab, really. 36 can exactly see Poison Jab, which is not great. That's the only way to guarantee this is attacking. I would like to have a Black Glass on this, right? I'd really like to have a Black Glass on this, because the Hypno ranges are weird without it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to take the risk of that, right? Good news is we always at least get the Biden, which I think means that Silver Powder Meganium... I can't Silver Powder this because this has knockoff, right? That means Meganium should just be able to clean it up. 60... It's just the Citrus, right? Yeah, these just the Citrus is super awk here. You do get knockoff by Silver Powder, right? You actually never get knockoff, really. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can just Silver Powder this and we're Giga Vibing. 7254 is enough. I think I already have Empire, right? So just this. Then like Toge's usually okay for this, just for pivoting through from the Masquerain, and I just need two guys to Giga Bulk this, which is gonna be like you, Meganium. I don't have him from Meganium, but that's fine. This isn't Patty then. Okay, yeah. Like Nido, Hariyama, just study, destroy his Hariyama. Don't need to do anything else with it. Togi, Mask, Dreadnought, some combination of those guys should just destroy the. The one thing is, I mean, I guess I can go Nido into Wake Up Slap if I need to as well, right? Like that's fine. Nido's taking no damage from Toxic as long as we don't come into a knockoff. Shouldn't really be coming into knockoff unless I fuck up. Black Glass here, Silver Powder here. Probably no item, and then on. Nido's already fast in this Toxic, right? I'm not crazy. This is a really fast Nido. Oh yeah, that should be pretty free then. Let me just make sure this guy, what HP do you need to be at? You need to be 44, slot 2. 244. Let's go. Let's just get an order. Togi might be able to get a knockoff. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, Togi's never seen a knockoff. Just give him the Oranberry. I healed the guy. I just be damage. I'm like, me looking at the animation. I'm just like, I just stop myself. I'm like, wait a second. Something ain't right here. Okay, let me just check one more time. 44 is the damage range we want. Orbital sees kill here. And Toxic sees kill here. Toxic on 1 Wake Up Slap will never damage Dreadnought. By the time it can even attack it, it'll be -1, so we don't care. I draw this in double, so we should be good. Alright, we're going to Rock Tomb plus Protect. Just so that we don't take the extra damage from Mask. We're now going to Rock Slide plus Pivot Mask into only Wake Up Slap. Get a -1 here. Even -1 with item. We should never show Toxic anything that isn't Poison Jab. Knock off max damage of items 22. Poison Jab min-roll is 24. We could just Bite plus Signal Beam with Silver Powder. I was always dead to these 2 moves, and from here the fight's just over. I just Wake Up Slapping here, so we'll go Nido this side while there's just Air Cutters. And then Nido is just free to do whatever it really wants to do here. Probably just Poison Jab, right? So Poison Jab while swapping Masquerain into Hariyama. The chance he goes for... I just went for that anyway. Easy. Poison Jab Fake Out, and then Poison Jab kills. Jab Nido. But always, yep. I don't know why I always forget to turn it on after... Or turn the repel on after Button Tough, but every single time without fail. Did I grab the pads? Nice, nice. Okay. I know Hariyama can sometimes do this lead really well, but I don't know if this Hariyama can do it, you know what I mean? Like, you need, like, pre-Bun Hariyama to really do this well. Looks like a pre-Toxic can get the range, but this one doesn't look like it's getting range even with Muscle, right? Doing 23-1, yeah, there's no way. Okay, so who is leading this then? This is actually going to be a little bit of a problem. Can I just bring you into Fire Punch? I can kind of just bring this into Fire Punch. I don't know if I have anything else that does it. It needs to be something that lives 2 and preferably 2 shots through Berry. I mean, this just naturally lives. So Lazo's really this bulky into this guy? Wow. I like Toxic Vino, right? Paratic, and then kill. I guess the Toxic Tick isn't quite enough, is it? Oh, wait, I can just press... No, Dragon Rage also doesn't really put it in range. Can't really take extra past Discharge. I mean, I guess I can go into Ground type at that point, go into the Nido. Right, if I need to. It's like Toxic, go Nido, switch out of Nido. Nido would have to do something else in the fight, but like, surely that's not that hard. Meganium just clears this, right? Actually, it's probably... there's no way Rose does it. It'd have to be Meganium, but Meganium can't be... Actually, can Meganium be pre-bund with Miracle? We barely don't show kill if we're pre-bun Miracle, so I can't pre-bun at all. We don't have Asper yet, though, so I'd have to pre-Toxic, which is always a little sus here. Have to be Toxic to avoid Ice Punch. What if I just let it set up 1? Because we're like super bulky, right? Just let it set up once and we still like aren't actually in that much danger. pre-burned Miracle. We get the 1 full damage off trying to come in, and then we get the special damage off on a 50. What's the non-1 defense with Rendo? Only 39, so it doesn't always kill unless one overgrow range. Oh wait, this Celio is fast enough. If I force Ice Punch or Cuss, I can just go Celio and one with Celio. Right. I'm choosing Encore to the Celio, always for Porygon anyway, because this is a fast enough wall rain at 22 speed. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Lazzy lead. Get a Dreadnought in here, get a Masquerain in here, get a Celio in here. Get a Rapidash in here. And probably just have to bring an Electrovaya back up. I honestly think that's probably going to be Hariyama. Because Hariyama can also back up something else in this fight. Not just that guy. Like Cherry, Orin. Celio should just be fine for one here, right? Did I not put Celio in at 32? It's so weird. Why did I not put Celio in at 32? Didn't let any, I guess I did let Icy win, but like that's irrelevant here. Just when I exported after that though, but I guess not. Yeah, I had to have, because I exported the correct Nidoking in. I'm not going to question what happened there. I guess I probably did Celio after, now I think about it. Orin, no item, Rost. Should be fine here. Because we don't care about sasses the way we're doing this, and we should just be good to hold W. Count all this in singles with a discharge damage. I'm a little surprised Salazzle has such a good range here. Zexo doesn't have a guarantee, right? But I think it's still better for me to Toxic with Amino Shock. Unless we got like double high roll crit, we would never did a double crit. Hopefully this kills. Perfect. Grapple locked on liquidation, I'm assuming. Let's see whatever move you would ever see here. Yeah, liquidation. I'm just gonna eat this on Dreadnought. Dreadnought also has more than enough HP for later, but yeah, that is what it is. Should be guaranteed revenge still, so we just get Mask. Obviously, if we took the defense down on Mask, we would have just lost the fight immediately, right? So this was still better. Air Cutter, Air Cutter. I believe this should just be Tuts. Into Dreadnought. Dreadnought does not care about the damage it took because it's just so bulky into this. We just Rock Slide. I guess I could have went like Hariyama maybe. Should be Serena, guaranteed. Grass move, we just get Rapidash. Just waiting for some Flame Bodies here. Rapidash absolutely cooks this thing. We have no items, so the knockoff does less damage, so low kick's highest damage at 45. We have fastest, so I'm allowed to just Growl here. Said 45 it does, right? Growl again. Kind of waiting for the second Flame Body here. I was gonna force some Flame Walls to try to get the Flame Body here. Okay, there it is. So now we're just like actually taking 0 damage. So we just eventually win. Okay, that's -6 already, so we just Flame Wheel anytime we have a free turn. I'd probably like to either not kill this with Rapidash or get it low enough. I didn't teach Encore, did I? I didn't fucking teach Encore. I don't know if I can kill this without Encore, actually. Because of the recover. I mean, it's ass, right? I need to just reset or reload with Encore if I did this. Right? Like, there's no way I'm not doing this without Encore. That's a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie, that is a little annoying. Because we already got to this point of the fight. I don't know if I saved before this is the issue, so what I'm gonna do here is... I think I can do this mid-fight. I'm just gonna teach this Encore with slot 1, and then I'll just delete the skill after. I don't think this breaks mid-fight. Encore slot 4, move 1. And then make sure one more time Celio can learn Encore here. Yeah, Celio can learn Encore. This is fine. Obviously, don't have a... Oh, already is brought down to 5 as well, because I'm at 5. Perfect. Okay. Now I'll just delete the skill here in a second. Okay, this is definitely going to Earthquake if we kill like this, but that's fine, because I don't even care if it curses, and even if it's +1, I don't care, right? Yeah. Doing this now is fine. This is never Ice Punch so I can go into Mass Grain. And use that to get into Cilia. It costs, but that's fine. We just lock into Cuss and we just win. How much HP does Cuss have? Cuss has 10 here, so we should have more than enough tons. So it does some pretty decent damage here, surprisingly. Just with Orb Beam. Okay. Cuss. Encore ended, so we encore again. Okay, and like I said, obviously we will now delete one height scale for that. +1. I really just don't want to take an L on that when yeah, I'm just not going to take an L on that. The good news is it's not like it switched the, maybe somewhere. Swap your folio to the shadow power if you're doing M+, it'll pull mobs constantly from far away. What the fuck did they do? That's a late to me issue. Right, how do we want to fight an Exceligor? I can almost just Wise Glass, Slazzle it. There's one roll that can kill us. That's a little unfortunate. Dash isn't quite one shot though. Dash is like just off one shotting. It's only a 6% chance to OTK, assuming all 5 already crit, right? So I should just Slazzle. Slazzle's really good at that. Just Slazzle with Wise Glass. Obviously, Hariyama is just a fighting type, and then Dodrio is going to be some combination of like you, Mask, you, Dreadnought. Anything else here, I'll just have Orin. No status is needed. Okay, Flame Burst, we'll just have kill range, and I already did in 5 crits already safe, right? It had to do exactly 5 crit. This might be random move though. That's the one thing I was a little afraid of, but just didn't care enough about. Yeah, this is technically random move, so I probably need to go Dreadnought here first. That's all the correct move too. That's a little unfortunate, but now we guarantee draw run. Technically, do we just live this? We actually just live this. I could just Rock Tomb here. I'll take a quick attack after we have 1 bay. Yeah, we always live this by 1. I can Rock Tomb here. We have the 1 bay, which should put us outside of quick. Yeah, quick attack is only 11 and -1. Actually, we have fast -1. I didn't check that. With speed tied -1. Oops. I did this incorrectly. I didn't expect us to ever be speed tied at -1. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect us to ever be speed tied at -1. What if I go Hariyama? Hariyama can die. Has to be Ampharos. I deserve to have lost that, I'm not gonna lie. Now we get a guarantee for a draw run though, so in safety. That's my Masquerade was faster there off kill, right? This is fine. That would have been deserved loss though. I should check to see. It's like so rare that a Dreadnought isn't faster there, but yeah, this is a like min speed Dreadnought, isn't it? Actually, this isn't min speed. I'm surprised Dreadnought's not faster there. Yeah, I should just want the safe route, obviously, but I was like rushing through these fights because these fights are pretty boring. Seems Flame Body, isn't it? That's always the annoying thing. I'll probably just Artillery lead, just see what happens. We have the Togi, so like the Centino's not an issue, right? Being a potential -1, being a Togi, being a potential repivot, and the Swallow should just fall over to Dreadnought. Let's bring a 4-fun Delcati as well. Look at he hasn't got to see out of the box in a while, right? Actually, there's a non-zero chance we come into Heat Wave, right? So I should do this. Obviously, in time the cat comes out of the box. Gotta be fashionable. I think both the issues today is like, I want to stream today. It's like, I want to play some Pokemon. At the same time, like, I need to do so much WoW stuff, so I'm like a little bit in a rush right now, just like get content done and then jump into WoW. It was like kind of a weird day. And Aqua Jet. Sucks that we took the damage there, since might actually be... Well, it probably can just kill us now. I don't think it guarantees a kill, but either way. Not damage that we have to just swap straight into Togi. I don't think I'm going to risk the -1. Togi should just be safe here. I'm going to take an eternity, but Togi should be safe. And goodbye, buddy. No matter what this wants to press, Dreadnought is just not having any of it. Yeah, that was the heat wave we were afraid of. Probably have to Rock Tomb here. I don't think we necessarily one-shot. Oh, we definitely one-shot, never mind. Was this a low-attack Dreadnought? That low-attack Dreadnought didn't have one-shot on Rock Tomb there. I was only a range on Rock Tomb, but yeah, Rock Slide was guaranteed. I know there's some Dreadnoughts that don't have guaranteed Rock Slide there. So I was like, you know what, we'll just do this. I guess we still would have been slower, wouldn't have we? I guess I'm remembering this is a slow Dreadnought, man. Okay. Hate it here a little bit. I'll have to actually think of this one. I can't just like force into Signal Beam either, because if we get confused, I can't just force it to Signal Beam, right? Cilio's slower. I don't think any of my fast mon really do anything against this. I might try for like fake out shenanigans, but Masquerade just getting ancient power, so that's an obvious no. It's always a little bit demonic, ain't it? It has such a good moveset. Oh no! Ooh, I mean, we still get extra sense read, right? That's always the issue with a water type doing this. And then Aqua Jet doesn't immediately lead into a kill, so I need some amount of chip beforehand. I don't have access to Blossom Berries yet, which is the most annoying part. I could like lead this, Razor Shell, then I have to come into a random move, right? I don't think I'm really allowed to come into a random move here. Why is this thing always so demonic? I even have the Dark type, and it's just like nothing I can do against this thing. Looks like I have something that just like Giga Bulks and slows it, but the issue is this just dies to crit, right? Like anything I have that could reasonably slow this just dies to crit because I don't have access to Icy Wind on this yet. I try to encore it into something, I guess. But like this isn't coming into anything and encoring it. It's like this always lives, but the issue is I then bait random move while not being able to kill. Watching the Razor Shell doesn't kill him with slightly slower. The Jag gets Ancient Power, Masquerade gets Ancient Power, dies to crit anyway. I just have to be like Octillery, honestly. Octillery doesn't two-shot consistently at all. I could like fake out with this guy, then switch into this for free, but then we're just running into the Signal Beam issue. I mean, this is obviously just Togi. This is probably just Meganium. I could even pre-bun Meganium and not take a single point of damage here, which is the funny thing. Not a single point of damage, but you know what I mean. I can pre-bun Meganium and just out-heal. I haven't decided who I want for this yet. I mean, this entire fight is literally just this thing. I mean, Heavy Armor really wants to do this, right? I guess I'm just bait. The issue is I don't even think I guarantee Signal Beam or anything, do I? Maybe a Grass type. Like, I can guarantee Signal Beam and then just go into this. It's like a little weird, but... You can get 2 tons to do something, which is a little weird as well. I could... How much PP does F-Power have? I mean, the issue is that all my F-Power guys are also getting Ancient Power, right? This thing's such a demon, man. I think this gets AP, yeah. Why is this thing always such a bloody demon? Aqua Jet is really the only way I can guarantee damage on this thing, and it's just not consistent enough because we just died a single crit. Can't really out-pivot out of that either. Not well, at least. It might legitimately just be force Signal Beam into Salazzle and hope a Encore is enough. Might actually be what we need to do, but I don't necessarily want to spend a second Encore here. Not yet, at least. Actually, no, we get a skill. The skill we get is in time for Watson anyway, so yeah, I probably do just send a second Encore here. I just have to Encore the Signal Beam and just knock it paired. What is Signal Beam's... Oh, confused. What is Signal Beam's confused chance? 10? I hate that. Because the big issue is if we get confused on the turn we're coming in, we just lose, right? That's what I hate about this. We have like Silkscraft Alcati guarantee 50%, but like, what does that do for me? It shows it doesn't guarantee Earth Power, but like, I need to do more than 50%. And go into this on the extra sensory. I'd like give it through Meganium to get Signal Beam, and then like we go back to the confusion territory. I guess I kind of like have to Dreadnought slow it. I can just do Dreadnought Artillery, can't I? I'm being an idiot. I don't have Nuzzle in this either, do I? So is this really what I want to be sending against Clink Clank? Because I can't just kill on Salazzle, so it's fine. Why is Salazzle here? This doesn't really matter. I mean, does Salazzle not just want to be Ampharos, though? I guess Salazzle's probably really good against the Frostless, right? As a backup. Can also back up this, just depending on which one needs it more. Like, Toge's usually pretty consistent at this. Just Super Fang Spec. Or Fake Out Super Fang Spec is not necessarily a kill with minus attack. Like, it's probably best at least one return, so it should be a kill. Don't really not believe in Toge here. Right? And like, we have the backups if we need it. I think Salazzle... Salazzle is necessarily one of my better Frostless answers. I think it's my better Frostless answer that can also do something else. I think I need if I have to take 2 just for fucking Claydol. Like, I'm missing getting paired on the Octillery because I just see some bullshit, but like, what do you want me to do, right? I don't really have a lot of other choices. You should at least never see an Ancient Power as long as I have an Orin, right? 22. I guess if we get minus special to showing pure random move, and if that happens, I just lose. But like, what do you want me to say, man? What do you want me to say? Probably muscle band this over muscle banding this. Actually, do we need muscle band? Doing 65. If I muscle band this, we get to do 72, so it only has 28 left. If it is +1 defense, it gives the Aqua Jet a chance to kill, at least. Yeah, I should muscle band the Dreadnought and just let the Octillery be pure random. Doesn't feel good, but what do you want me to fucking do, right? Plus muscle band is enough to give me the kill range I need here. I get slightly off there, right? Yeah, there's no way. Where's my muscle band, by the way? A random guy has it. Who here would have muscle band? None of you guys. What's that? There's an inventory. Did I pick it up? It should be like right here. Oh, yeah, it is exactly right here. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't love this, but it is what it is. There's a very decent chance we lose here. I absolutely fucking hate. I just need to cherry everyone here, right? Well, everyone except Toge, obviously, and the top 2, but I think there's a very serious chance we just lose here. I don't love, but like, I just don't really have a good Claydol answer, and this thing is very often a demon for no reason. Okay, that should be a good enough range that we're like almost always safe, even if something stupid happens. Okay, nothing stupid happened, perfect. Okay, it's definitely not gonna get like the greatest in for this. It'll be Wild Charge over Gear Grind, but that's fine. Fake Out. Super Fang. And we just start sparking. I should just die here. So we can get Electrode. Yeah. Electrode Foul Play. Foul Play crit is 46. We don't really care what we come into. I'm kind of down to Super Fang this here. We can only take 46. We can't be defense dropped by anything. We can't be attacked by anything. And then go Meganium on a slightly better line. D-Bomb is almost a guaranteed kill now after the Iron Vibe chip. Okay, that's the one way I can get annoying. We should still be safe here, though. 44, yeah, 1 Giga safe here. I should have probably sent the first time, I guess, since we were locked into that, but it is what it is. I'd Harry if we get Ice Beam, we get Ice Beam, we have a backup. We just queue up a payback here. It was best case, and boom. Now I have to do this double fight. Roselia can't get Mega Drain, can it? Okay, depending on what my shell is, I could just Mega Drain Rose for this next fight. My Rose is slower than Seeking, though, which is a little awkward. But that's fine. Is that fine? Fake out for 10, Mega for 50. Like 60, wouldn't have kill. Again, my Roselia being slow is a little annoying, yeah. I mean, that's just speed down Roselia, though, right? Fuck me. I'm probably just gonna go for an Morgaton 1 kill. Yeah, I think I just always go for the Morgaton 1 kill with these two. Also debate the heavy armor, but I think I'd rather these two. I think Togi on average is a lot better at helping me bait in Marowak, and I'd rather bait in Marowak first, especially on Marowak, just always seeing a kill on the Togi side, and just deal with Marowak Seeking at the same time. I have a lot of guys who just do Marowak Seeking really well. If it's Marowak Seeking, I can probably even go into like Groudon, right? Not being that slow is the issue. I can maybe go into like B-Bubs just so we have good Seeking, because my artillery is a speed tide, which sucks. Gotta fuel 1 speed faster. Go into this guy. This guy's actually really bulky here. Has really good brine damage. Maybe it's actually a Celio angle. I mean, this is just more damage, though. It should probably be this. I need, like, 1 Lantern guy. I mean, I just teach the Seismitoss to Ampharos, right? I like the Seismitoss Ampharos line here. This time we'll actually remember to teach Seismitoss and not be an idiot. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. It's like a very standard team for this fight. I don't think we have a Seismitoss thing anywhere else. It's just like never enough damage after this. Like it's pretty good for Watson as well here. I'll drop Thunder. There's a ward I need to Thunder Punch, actually. Isn't this Mice Attack Ampharos? What's Mice Defense? Decent attack. It's actually kind of a decision. Nah, I don't think I have any Thunder Punch on this Ampharos. I think I'm just never doing it in a way that we need Thunder Punch on Ampharos. Okay, going to Headstone this guy. 1 Togi. I'm probably just still going to Cherry the rest. This is a bait for not cherrying Meganium here, but still a pretty good chance Meganium. I guess we never have to cherry that. I'm actually going to Wise Glass. E-Bub. And obviously one Amphi. No task to see because I'm not Guts. And we want Togi in slot 1 to bait Marowak early. And that we should just be good. Okay, so we're going to Fake Out plus Rock Slide. Should be up here realistically. So always kill a Molga. No flinch there. This is fine, because this isn't double on Dreadnought per se. But this is always Bone Rush into Togi. Debating how I want to play this. I think the Rock Slide, even in doubles with Headstone, would kill from that HP 40. Wrong one. Wouldn't like guarantee the kill. Seeking is always blind if it attacks into Togi. Like obviously I'm just going Meganium here. I think I'm supposed to Razor Shell Marowak side while swapping to Meganium. It's a little weird if we kill, but I need to actually do damage to this thing, I think. Because now what we can do is Seed Bomb doesn't necessarily always kill, but it should always put it in. Actually, wait, is my Dreadnought's faster than my Meganium? Ooh, didn't actually expect that. 60. Oh, Meganium can probably just kill Seeking though, right? Yeah. Seems pretty safe to kill Seeking, so it's just Seed Bomb here, Razor Shell here. Ice Beam is fine as long as we don't get frozen. If we get frozen, we just deal with it. We never dead to crit there just. Does Meganium this low even show kill yet? It sometimes does on Signal Beam. Does Dreadnought die to 1 discharge? Right side never sees double damage. We can't get crit, so Dreadnought's never dead here. They just like swap this into Amphi and have this Rock Tomb for the slow, which is actually pretty relevant here. If it's Signal Beam that side, that's fine. Seismic Toss. Again, we can't die here. I might as well just Rock Slide now. Yeah. Led by 1, but like that's fine. I guess I should have actually went for another down, but Ampharos should still never be in danger, right? There's no way this thing can do 75 to an Ampharos. I refuse. Yeah, Ampharos just Seismic Toss, and then but also can't die here, right? Icy Wind again anyway. Why does Icy Wind? Is that highest damage on Amph? Really? I did that. I guess it still thinks its partner is alive and it thinks its partner just has 0 speed or something. That's a weird ass Icy Wind. What up? I have to meme. Alright, shell time. I thought I had a guts fucking Hariyama. This now just got weird. I don't know what I'm doing. It's a Lapras. I'm gonna be so real. This Lapras just became a lot more annoying than I wanted it to be. This has a one shot, but like obviously I can't really do it. The thing is, I'm like, I don't really even trust this to do this, right? But probably we're not guaranteeing draw run. Let's be so real. We might be guaranteeing draw run. Yeah, so we have to debate if I want to get the Siege or not, basically, right? I just, because we could tech like this right on ton. It's actually a really annoying way we're going to have to do this. My Celia, even my Celia was slower. I just hate 1 speed slower, man. I just don't think I have another backup lead. Ugh. I could legitimately Rock Smash Rapidash. $17, $20. I can Rock Smash Rapidash, man. What am I saying? Ironically, Dreadnought. Nah, I mean, obviously this isn't consistent enough to do anything. I think Hariyama just has to ball, right? Pulling a Siege doesn't even help me here. The issue is Hariyama can get this guy if we're paired. If we get this guy, we lose. Like, actually, just lose if we get this guy. On this early, because if we get Stealth Rocks, we're actually just dead here. What all can you come into? I know you can come into most moves. Everything that isn't Air Cutter. Not that hard for me to get a non-Air Cutter. Ideally, it's just Grass Knot, which shouldn't be that hard to get with. If I mean like this. Like some combination of these 3 should be able to take care of this. Crawdaunt for this. Meganium for this. I don't love what we're looking at here, but like... I could pull the Seadra to make it slightly less sus, but that's all I can really do here. Let me think for a second. Just don't like pulling that Seedra. I really don't like pulling that Seedra here. Be so real. I don't hate it per se, but I don't love it in this box. Especially on a Burb run. Yeah, I might just say fuck it, we ball. Might be pre-toxic here. Pre-toxic and then just rock smash, press button. So rock smash Spiral should always kill, right? Just to take 2 Thunderbolts, but that's fine. That at least prevent us from ever getting this. Yeah, that's probably what we have to do. Just pre-toxic Hariyama. We have most of what we need here, right? And someone swap in like... What else are we bringing? So Lazarus, Encore, and Crawdaunt. How's my Crawdaunt line look? Black Blast line is a 62% chance to... Okay, I think I'd rather just have the on at that point. It's only a 62% chance to okay. On. The game doesn't need anything special, right? Like, yeah, we're letting this very likely set up Stealth Rock and risking Crypt is what it is. If he talks when we get over there, but we do need to teach Rock Smash and Encore. Oh, they're dropping Dragon Rage here, right? Yeah, it has to be Dragon Rage. Like, we know we're going to need this Encore later anyway, so I might as well do it now. I know I need it within the first 3 skills, and I'm about to get the 3rd skill anyway, so. This is like almost always just going to be my meta jam, though, is finding a Salazzle line. This kind of has to be. Okay, now what do we want to do from here? We need to do Rock Smash. Going to Hariyama instead of Force Palm. I'm still going to need the Vital Throw for the damage. Vital Throw is slightly more damage than Force Palm is. Okay. We have everything we need for this fight, though. Once down the line, no random sasses we're really afraid of in this fight. Alright, second round of games, it is shell time. If we wipe here, I will be going to play WoW. Alright, let's do it. Nah, I'm not gonna do a last minute check. I'm gonna believe in the power that is my planning. I didn't Toxic, did I? Definitely not in the fight yet. Where the fuck did my Screaming Turtle go? Hold. We need that guy. We need a emotional support turtle. There he is. How did I click that off? Alright. Here's Lapras. We're going to Rock Smash Battle. That'll always kill Lapras. Rock Smash is doing at least 30 here. When it's -1, the Battle Throw will do at least 70, or do 80 actually, so we'll just destroy it. But we should always get Togekiss out, but it will be Togekiss from a little bit of a random move. Sadly, Hariyama is slower here with no guts, so we can do some like Giga lines, but that is what it is. At least didn't get crit here, so we have some pretty good HP. We have an Oranberry healing after the second ton of Toxic. Our Hariyama is faster than Rhyhorn, so we should be getting Togekiss in. Okay, Togekiss comes in. I need to go see what exact moves this can press right now. Draining Kiss can see 74. So, this can very reasonably Draining Kiss, with Draining Kiss seeing 68. It can never press Grass Knot. This is Draining Kiss or Air Cutter. I think what I am going to do here is just go Togedemaru then. And get the guaranteed Mystic Fire. Music Fire into Dreadnought, and then use the Grass Knot to go into Salazzle. I think that's the best way to play this, right? Yeah, so we'll go Togedemaru here. Taking a little bit of damage on Togedemaru and Dreadnought isn't like ideal, but it just is what it is. That's something you have to do. Togedemaru should still have enough HP to do everything he needs to do. Just gonna fake this out for fun, there's no reason not to. Doesn't matter if I do or not. Like, I didn't even like necessarily need Salazzle here, but I think if you have the Salazzle, it's just a good time to use it, right? There's now always Heat Wave or Missile Fire, so we go into Dreadnought taking basically 0. So Shell Armor Dreadnought with some pretty okay defenses, so it's fine that we're taking the damage here to go into Delcatty later. And now Kiwi, this will guarantee us a Grass Knot to go into Salazzle, and then Salazzle destroys this thing. One of the really good things you can sometimes do against Togekiss, especially with like, exactly these 3 guys. So I set up the Mystical Fire, Grass Knot, Salazzle line, and then you just auto win. So it means Salazzle does have enough HP to potentially do something later if it absolutely needs to, which is nice. Yeah, we're gonna Encore this because it will take multiple turns to kill, but obviously we're just never taking damage from the Grass Knot. So I mean that we can no longer take an Eggheader crit for 60 fucking HP. This means Salazzle will just be pretty healthy when we leave here. Yeah, do be birthday. TYTY. What's up, Elite? Alright, Double Vino will always kill this Togekiss. Weird thing is we have Fast and Delcatty, so we will get Rhyhorn here. So we will have to deal with Stealth Rocks for the rest of the fight, but there's just no way to really avoid it. Guys, I could kill this with something else. No, I should have probably killed this with something else if possible. I should try to kill this with something else. No, that was probably a mistake. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much, though, I don't think. So just ride on. Because the other key thing is... Oh, this can Rock Slide. If this Rock Slides, it gets a little weird. But yeah, this is what it is. In Desert, Niasu, Niasu. I'm wiping to a Rhydon, pressing Stealth Rock. Okay, best in here. That means we don't ever die to the crit at least, but please just don't press Stealth Rock, buddy. Please have a hit. Let's go for highest damage for fun. We have no one who outspeed one-shots this Rhydon, so we just had to do this. Oh my god, he went for highest damage for fun. Thank you, Shell. Thank you for griefing. We still want, like, dead if it didn't do this. It just gets very, very weird. And now it's, like, Giga Free. Do I get Vespiquen here? Can Delcatty see kill right now? Wait, Delcatty can't see kill, so we do get Delcatty. Means I'm gonna get Slowbro at a weird order. Slowbro will not be the last Mon here, which almost never happens. I just want to go Salazzle right now. I could go Salazzle into this fake out, take him in from the fake out, then lock it. And then just spam Flame Bust in case the Vespiquen comes in. Actually, I can't swap into Vespiquen, right? So I'd have to swap into Glowbro, which is also really good for us. I think it's forced to swap into Glowbro. That's really good for us, isn't it? Because then we get a guaranteed Zen Headbutt. I should go Salazzle here. Max Fake Out is what? 49? Salazzle's faster. I should get Salazzle here. We pulled the 0.2 Noibat. Nice-oo, nice-oo. Not gonna lie, that guy does not do much, but he's an insane dupe for later. Okay, Encore this into Fake Out. This should not be able to go into Vespiquen because we show a fast 2-shot into Vespiquen, but it should be able to go into Glowbro. I'm gonna spam Toxic here, I think. Actually, I guess would I rather just have the 1 bit of damage on the Glowbro anyway? Like 30% gives guaranteed Crawdaunt 1-shot line. I'd rather just do that, right? So let's just Flame Bust spam here. Locked in for 2 more turns, so we always go Flame Bust, Flame Bust, Flame Bust. Yeah, so this should be going into Slowbro here. Perfect. And now Keely, we just guarantee a Zen Headbutt because Zen Headbutt always sees kill. We don't have to worry about any random shenanigans on Crawdaunts. Salazzle is so good for this fight, man. I love Salazzle for this fight. Knockoff always kills after the chip from that. Even if it doesn't, it loses the Quick Claw, and then we can kill next turn. Whirlpool is best case scenario for us, that's fine. Probably gonna be guaranteeing a Bug Buzz, but that's fine as well. Knockoff should always kill. Actually, can Vespiquen kill us? Best when max damage attack order is 78. God damn it. This is by 1 HP, that's tragic. Yeah, there's always attack order. I should just be able to go back into Salazzle then, right? And I can probably just always live with... I mean, I have a full HP Dreadnought. Why am I not just going to the full HP Dreadnought, right? Well, basically full HP Dreadnought. God damn. I mean, we had to dodge a Stealth Rock, but god damn, what an easy shell. It might Salazzle HP at that point, would I have died to Stealth Rock into Fake Out crit? Because if not, the Stealth Rock actually would not have mattered whatsoever here. Like, at all. Oh, it probably just didn't matter here at all then. Okay, not bad, not bad. We take those, we take those. Oh, this thing's still alive. Wait, what's still alive? Oh, Dokkaty's still alive. You know, forget that there was a Dokkaty still alive. I'm gonna have a full health Groudon, full health Dreadnought. Like, how do I lose this, right? Smile. I should not win the Dreadnought here is what I'm hearing. My bad. That's what I was doing, what? 36? Was a Fake Out, and we just eat this. I don't think there's any more Encore shenanigans I want to do here. Salazzle's getting kind of low, and I wouldn't have enough tons to kill. Right, because it's actually... I had to use 2 Fake Outs, so I would have been 1 ton short of killing, yeah. We almost never died to 2-shot from here, but, like, it's possible. That is a really good roll, fuck me. That is a really good roll. I think -1 is just good for us, though. Means most of my team is faster. I have to go into Togi next. Togi will always live this. Does Groudon always live 1? This is actually a little weird. Because I don't think Togi necessarily kills here. Togi definitely does not kill here. Groudon can only live 1. It would subtract 2 from the count. Does Togi... I mean, I might just have to risk a crit somewhere, in all honesty. I mean, even that doesn't really do it. I actually went to Salazzle and we done Fake Out. That's my bad. I think I'd have enough tons, but yeah, I would have just had enough tons so I could go into Togedemaru to end at that point. My bad. I don't know how I forgot this thing was alive. I found a way to clutch defeat from the jaws of victory here. That is exactly what we did here. Give me a second to think. Last resort at 41 is almost always killing us. 40% chance Togi would just die here if I attack. Hariyama non-crit would always die. Dreadnought non-crit would always die. Meganium 51 would always die. Groudon does not die, but Groudon's the only thing here not fast enough to do anything. And Salazzle would always die. So I mean, I have to just risk on Togi here, right? If Togi dies, this box is not really worth continuing. I found a way to clutch defeat from the jaws of victory there. I have not done this poorly in a while. Obviously, I was supposed to just go into Salazzle and Encore again. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Like, that doesn't make sense. It only used 1 Fake Out earlier. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Not just risk it, right? 40% chance. Anyway, we can have a kill here. How much HP is this? 40. There's literally 0 kill lines. Spike's highest chance. Okay, never punished. I tried to wipe this round. Holy fuck. I actually tried everything in my power to wipe this round just now. Oops. I just forget this is Dokkaty left. What the fuck is wrong with me today? That's just one of those kind of days, I guess. That's probably a sign I should not be playing this game today, though, because this is actually a pretty good box. Only been live for like an hour, though. Okay, maybe I just go back to playing WoW if I'm playing this poorly. No, I feel like there's like some part of me that feels like I have to rush today for some reason. I don't know why, which means I probably just should not be playing so I don't just fuck up like an idiot. Right. Talk the Reckoning dude yet? Ooh. Tri-Stone is the only stone I need in this box, right? Yes. Yo, let's wind up in. And just do this fast so I can remember what I need to do for it. Yo, so many stones. What the? For the mud flap right now, but I think I can actually keep this, right? Definitely need ice shard because I know some very specific fights where this does walk on. Yeah, I mean, I just can't keep charm here. I mean, this is slightly less than Ice Fang, but like it has potential to do more, right? That's the difference. Usually, Avalanche into Icy Wind will kill anyway. Obviously, I don't need Bulldoze, but I need one ground move, so that's just a ground move slot. Always keeping these two. I can only really keep one ice move anyway. It's Avalanche until Icicle Crash, almost assuredly, right? How much is Icicle Crash again? This is a 120 if I know I'm getting hit. Icicle Crash is only 85. I mean, this one's also a pretty fast mon. I like Mammoth Swine. Oh, wait, I still have to learn Ancient Power too, don't I? Right. God, this thing's moveset is just like so rough, isn't it? I think the moveset is very rough. That's always the issue of getting Mammoth Swine, right? I think this is just better at Ice Fang, so we'll start there. Obviously, we need Stomping here. Oh, I'm supposed to level here. I'm gonna... Hold up. Not gonna teach that. Going to... Set level... Was it 6? 34... Yeah, I'm definitely like very unlocked in today. I think I'm not gonna really do much more. I'm like super anti-locked in today. Fuck, man. These are such rough moves to drop. How much special attack does Mammoth Swine even have? 70. Okay, even modest Mammoth Swine probably has never pressed. As I'm just dropping Icy Wind, I can reteach it if I need to later, right? Oh no, because my Icy Wind is locked into my Piplup more than likely. Surely I just don't need speed control on my Swinub, right? Surely not. Surely not. Okay, and this is also just always happening. I think it's just too required for this gem. Wrong, we got candy hold. Knock off the payback. Need to go teach this thing Brick Break as well. Draw lock overbite. Zap zing. Spike. I guess I should drop Super Fang there, but eh. Light screen, nope. Reflect, nope. Flamethrower over Flame Burst. Don't it's actually pretty good on this thing, right? We have one. Get that out of here. I probably could have done this without candy on this Watson, right? But like, I think there's just no reason to even try. This box is not really a box that's like super fiending over candies. Moving out. There's some walls I press, so I should never need Ore Beam and double ice box. Double ice box. What is going on here? I think Ore Beam is usually some more damage. I'd rather just have Growl on the flex moves a lot, honestly. Yeah, we dropped Seismic Toss on Ampharos for a little bit here, and obviously we want this by Chime. Give it a play rough too, but play rough is also a decent move. Dokkaebi has to attack. Dokkaebi doesn't have like that little speed that it has to suck a punch. When it goes, he is fine. I was taking this because this is probably coming for my ill, otherwise I wouldn't have evolved it earlier. I'll keep double clicking. I think it becomes just high horsepower here anyway, doesn't it? Yeah. It's actually relevant for a little bit. And then it is boop. Like the other skill I'm debating in this box, if I want to Mega Drain Roselli at some point, or Rosebeard at some point, which probably will happen, but we'll see. Gonna be in danger here. That wasn't a one-shot, really. I don't think it would have mattered, because once I kill this, I'm sure I have someone who just lives that, but that wasn't a one-shot, really. I mean, it doesn't matter at all, right? Because it would be chip, kill, kill, and we never take it. Not crazy. I do have one skill right now, right? That's how this game works. I didn't like forget to pick something up. Okay. So technically I have one candy too. Having Mammal Swine. Look at that, Chad. He's arrived. It's just like I just don't know how I actually get him in on the Ampharos. I'm not gonna lie, but like obviously he is the only thing I have that can reasonably Ampharos. I know a lot of what I would do on that Watson though, so the Watson wouldn't even be that hard, right? But I know a lot of like what just needs to happen there. Res Raid, the Cilio's gone, you gone. Got only one thing delaying, which is nice. God, Mice Attack Mammoth Swine really sucks here, doesn't it? It doesn't even guarantee a one-shot on Pincherin. Obviously, it still just has to be my lead with thing, but the soft sand. Soft sand all the way up there. What happened? Actually, just flexing items that much. That's insane. Okay, electric terrain. I still show out damage to Driftwood even without having an item, right? Yeah, because Acro is only seeing 32. We're seeing more than that. We've one-shot this. We have soft sand. We probably should one-shot to everything though, right? So we probably still will just get Drift Blim on Hex. There's actually can't come in on a Alolan Raichu, which is annoying. I don't know how the fuck I do a Alolan Raichu then. I mean, I think it still just has to do a Alolan Raichu, honestly. I don't think I have another choice. Unless I want to do some, like, weird-ass Togi pivots, but even then... I died of one roll coming into Thunder. I think that's fine. If I died of that one roll, it just wasn't meant to be, right? It just wasn't the run. But no, you can die to Slide Shock. You're definitely gonna be my this guy, for sure. I mean, it's just, like, Togeamp. I know Cilio or Walrein is my way to swap back into Discharge. Meganium is probably my way to just come into anything and guarantee I can go into Walrein. At least I don't have to actually pass the Mamo. That's kind of cool. There's no status on the Strip one other than the Thunderbolt, right? The rest of these guys are just vibing in everything they do. This is not the static one, right? Yeah, this is not the static one. This is a subset or a Surge Suffer. Okay. Stomping this guy. So I think I need to go to Nido because I can't actually take the damage on Mamo here. Actually, why did this come? I guess because we show out damage. We see out damage to this too, though. Why did this come out? Oh, because it's unbutton, right? Unbutton isn't seen yet. We come into a hyper voice, but that's fine because Bulldoze still just always fast kills. Now it's this guy on Psy Shock. I guess I can have a discharge result that matters. We can go straight into Walrein on anything that wants to press here. The electric move back into Mammoth Swine. That way we can stomp him. We die to one roll of crit here. If it happens, it happens. Not really much I can do. And then here we probably just go Togi and just win, right? Actually, probably won't. Let's go Amp first. Just like Acro Statics. I'm gonna have to AFK here for 1 second. Okay, good kill. I don't have a fast kill in this Galvantula. My Slazzle's zero speed Slazzle, fuck me. This Galvantula's a problem. This Galvantula's a huge problem. I mean, it just has to be one of those two. Yeah, it just has to be one of those two. How much I can do? Who's leading this one? Probably Salazzle taking slightly less. No, Rapidash takes slightly less. I think Rapidash is the better one against Galvantula though, right? I mean, they're both bad. Loki, they're both bad. Yeah. Yeah, so I should probably lead this, being this later. Probably just needs to be this guy. Hate that we don't actually like efficiently kill though. Hmm. It's just this. Hey, I need FK for like 3 minutes here. I'll be back. Alright, I do believe I have returned, and I now have curry. Which means I also have to eat now, but we'll do that slowly over the next little bit. I mean, let me go and get my salad ready at least to eat. My fucking ginger sauce exploded, man! Now what? I have to figure out why the fuck this ginger sauce just exploded too. God, it's gonna smell like ginger down here now. Oh, that's so tragic. At least I don't think any got on my keyboard or my monitor. That's the only thing I really care about here, right? Ah, it's gonna be annoying. Alright, back to being muted. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna eat curry while playing Pokemon. We'll figure it out. But it isn't even like me playing Pokemon while doing this. The issue is my mic being in front of my face while doing this. You know what I mean? Like, we'll figure it out. Alright. Well, yeah. Volbeat fight? Oh god. My blanket is in the way. I can't move. I think they made this slightly smaller. It looks weird. That looks slightly better. I think we just figured out this fight, right? It's like we know what I'm just in. I think like the Volbeat can get weird, but at least we can like reasonably take 2 Mon for it. Yeah, this Volbeat can get very weird very fast. Already finding an instance where the low speed Salazzle just feels bad, right? Time on Salazzle doesn't really matter. We need to pass some 2 electric types. Need to Chesto Mamoswine, and do we want to Ross Nido? Does it matter? Probably, yeah, we should Ross Nido. We get a little careful what we come into, but it shouldn't be that bad. We should be able to find a Thunderbolt somewhere. Yeah, I'm like very afraid of this Scarvantula, I'm not gonna lie. This Scarvantula has a very high chance of just absolutely owning us. Also Cherry, that's fine. Oricorio comes out here. How much damage is Oricorio doing to me? 64? I think I'm going to press Morning Sun here in case it does the thing, if it's not killing me. Can you please... Okay, thank you. Thank God it happened on the time that I finally went fast randomly. We were speed tied there. I think going Ampharos first is technically correct, right? Ampharos is the one that's slower. We just get a little bit of chip in. We don't necessarily go for kill here. I get like 2 tons of chip in. What if that happens? I'm down to try to chip this a little bit. 51. I'm down to try to chip this with Seismic. Mostly just so we don't immediately come into that. Hyper Voice is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. I just have to Avalanche, right? There's a very high chance this goes for Magnet Rise, but if it Magnet Rises, we're just in a good spot where Avalanche Ice Shard kills. Which just does that. We could have actually 100% died there, but I think just is what it is. I mean, random move here, but it's fine. I'd rather just save the HP on the 2 guys who can fight Galvantula for sure. Should get eventually guaranteed here. Try Salazzle first. Salazzle or crit Thunderbolt should only take 76. So we just hope that we don't get parried. Hey, good job, Salazzle. Let's bury that, but that's fine. One of the berry just potentially baiting afterwards. Didn't really care about it for that guy. Okay. How is that Hariyama? Hariyama is better special defense, thank God. Okay. we do have a good Hariyama for Qualcomm shenanigans. I need Brick Break on this guy now. Or do I want Rock Smash? I guess both are the same here, right? Both the same. I probably actually keep Brick Break, honestly. Or Rock Smash. I can't keep the move I don't already have, right? Oops, that's not a Hariyama. I'm a little afraid of the rest of this fight, though, without a Turtle. Turtle usually does a lot of the guaranteeing here when I run this. I'm mostly afraid of this Pikachu. Nope, we're going back to the salad. Alright. We've turned. Alright, where were we at? So Hariyama lead. I don't 100% know what I'm doing into this guy because of Fire Punch. Well, specifically, I don't really know what I'm doing into this guy. Because Extreme Speed does infinite here, right? Yeah, so it's not like Salazzle can just fight this. The only speed type, like I could send Togi out on like an Intel Extreme Speed, but doesn't look amazing. I mean, the answer might actually just be this Meganium. I'd like find a Surf and then some Meganium out. I'm saying should get Surf here, right? Remember Swine gets Intel, doesn't it? No good Surf, okay. We just bait out the Surf, go into Meganium, one Surf, and then we just Seed Bomb with Miracle Seed. I guess waiting Intel doesn't know we have to Cherry, but I can find repivots afterwards into like Togedemaru. Yeah, I think it has to be. Oh, I can Rose it. Rose is slightly more consistent there. I can actually guarantee the Magic Leap one shot coming into Surf. I just have to guarantee the Surf, which shouldn't be that hard. If I guarantee Thunderbolt, I already guarantee Surf. Should bring Nido here as well. Nido probably also gets Surf, right? Yeah. Having options for these two is good, and I know Nido King just like absolutely destroys the Electrode. I don't know how I was guaranteeing the Bolt Tackle yet, though. Because this doesn't always do it. It almost always does it, but doesn't always do it. I also need some guys who fight a Rotom. You really don't have. I mean, Rose Raid. Rose Raid and Meganium, the same guys, so I need for the other guy, basically. It's like the Super Fang, or just like that for outspeed damage is good. I don't know if I don't entirely trust Meganium just solo this, right? I need a backup. It's like who can be that backup. Really don't want to drop any of these moves. And the answer is probably just Togi getting it low enough, because we also have Hariyama can also back this up. Like, we have backups for this, so it's fine. If I'm saying that... Okay, so am I guaranteeing the Thunderbolt anywhere? Not really. That's kind of the issue. Maybe I am supposed to have Wall Rain. How am I getting non-Volt Tackle, though? That's the other issue. How am I even getting non-Volt Tackle if it happens? I'm really just not. So I'll just bring the Togi. It's gonna get a little bit weird, but I think this is kind of what we have to do. We just don't have like the super carry for this fight and something like the Turtle. We have a very good carry. We don't have like the super carry. Yeah, Ross plus it's just like Cherry down the line otherwise, other than Togi obviously, but I forgot what order he was in. Just full muscled. Okay. It's getting a little bit weird, but I think the line should be good enough on average. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to actually play the next fight, won't I? A little sad. I'm just gonna rock smash. Oh, I guess I should have had Brick Break here, huh? I can Vital into Rock Smash. Just like fake out Vital Rock Smash. Just look at this, but that's fine. It'd just be Pikachu. Pikachu's so much better here. Oh, I mean, this is also fine. I just pressed knockoff with the T-Wave, but okay. Going down the line, I guess. We just go Mamo, right? Always be body slam here, so Mamo just stomping. As I say, I think we keep going down the line, right? We die to an HP Grass. HP Grass is only 80. I'm just stomping then. I think 81 we can definitely die to, though, but hopefully Intel doesn't do 81. Intel does do 81. Okay, I need to be a little careful here. I mean, if everyone's full HP, I'm supposed to go Meganium here, right? Well, no, if we're guaranteed... Well, Intel Surf, right? I should go Meganium here. Okay, so if it's best case, I just get the C-Bomb off now for free. I don't have a kill. I think because of that crit, Intel still can't kill. 57? Yeah. Oh, because it didn't crit. Didn't defense drop. Crit defense drop the second time, though. That's fine. Okay, hold up. I'm back to eating. I'm gonna have to actually do this fight. Alright, salad has been consumed. We'll on to the sushi. We did it. Should probably actually eat this sushi before Sasuke wants to temperature, shouldn't I? The water. The water's so far away, man. That means like barely outside of arm's reach. Alright, what obtained? Let me eat the sushi real quick before it goes bad. Then we get back to vibing. Alright, that sushi, probably a little closer to the room temperature than I would have liked it to be. Oh, it's probably fine. Alright. On to the double double. Mm-hmm. It's probably gonna be annoying. I mean, I like to look at Mammoth Swine, but I have a feeling, yeah, Mammoth Swine can just die to Grass Knot. That'd be Nito then. Nito only has Bulldoze. Poison Jab is probably... that is fast after -1. Doesn't take like anything from Virginia, even electric terrain, which is nice. Yeah, but Nito actually does a lot here then. I'll be protecting turn 1 anyway. I don't want to kill the Minum too early, so... Wait, fast into Denny -1? Hmm. Have to be careful about pressing Bulldoze into a Denny as these. I mean, I can just Poison Jab if I don't feel like I can Bulldoze. Actually, I'll be faster than both of these at -1, right? Kill both of them. What if I do just go for double kill here and switch into like Masquerade? Like lead Crawdaunt, Fate Thunderbolt. Protect Bulldoze. We are now faster than both of these because they're -1. We get rid of the Shuka so Bulldoze still kills this next turn. And then we just Bulldoze again. As we swap in like Masquerade. We just don't take the down, and then Masquerade should once more... It doesn't guarantee Clink. I don't think we care about Clink that much. I don't think I can really afford to press Bulldoze again here, right? I also can't even go into this. Yeah, so we're into this weird spot where I'm not sure what I can go into here. I probably just go into Togi, right? Togi and Nivus are ever dead to this thing. Nivus are dead to this guy. Oh no, one of us is dead to Clink Clank. But only one has minus. But like, even if I fake out here, it's not like I'm fast killing this. I mean, I could swap into this, but I think this can die to Denny, right? And we're slower than Denny, so we wouldn't get rid of the plus. So I really don't want to kill this Minum. I shouldn't kill this Minum. If we're not killing the Minum, we just swap into this guy. We just Bulldoze. I'm like very afraid of this Bulldoze crits. If that happens, we just have to figure it out. If I just swap into the Mammoth Swine instead on the Guaranteed Thunderbolt. And then we like guarantee Grass Knot here, so we're vibing again. If we're guaranteeing Grass Knot, I can actually go into Masquerade, right? What if I just swap into Mammoth Swine turn 1 then? No, because the Warriors we kill this side, right? Wait, this is guaranteeing Grass Knot. This is guaranteeing Thunderbolt. Can I just like pivot this every turn? Don't care about the Electric Train either, and like this just never cares about Grass Knot. We're only ever getting Grass Knot from the Denny. I just like full pivot every turn then. Probably start on the Mammoth Swine getting Grass Knot so I can Bulldoze turn 1. No, because I don't want to Bulldoze, right? I can't Bulldoze. The entire idea of this is I don't need to Bulldoze if I do it like this. Yeah, because it's only ever seeing electric moves, it's only ever seeing Grass Knot, so I just need to make sure we always show kill, which we just always do, because Thunderbolt always just sees kill. Grass Knot always just sees kill. Thunderbolt always sees kill, Grass Knot always sees kill. I just keep pivoting like this. Probably lead this first. Mices don't matter because everything's special here. At the end of the day, we just destroy this thing by sending Slazzle in a good ton. When it's like either of the ground types, when this is just not playing the game. Well, because I can't really go into either of the ground types, right? That's what makes it weird. If we just show the Still Beam kill on the side, we just don't care, right? We just know which side it's attacking into. So from here, the fight is pretty free. Doesn't come into any move Clink Clank has if it's not in minus electric terrain. Alright, never mind. We have like a super free line for this. I actually expect this line to be this free, but yeah, this line works really well. Do you ever get one-shot by Clink Clank? You do if it has minus. You don't if it doesn't have minus. It's usually just slower though, so I can have a guarantee it doesn't have minus. So yeah, I can just never press Bulldoze, but that's fine. Should we safer just to one in line here the way we're doing this? Doesn't really matter. I'm basically just doing the full pivot strat. This one side is pivoting every single turn. And we don't really care what mine was doing, so yeah, we can just do it safely like this. And Tim doesn't do anything here. We just poison jab into Plusle. Master Train swaps into Mammo into double electric move. Could also electric train. There's still a small chance of that, but that's fine. Doesn't change anything that's happening here. Anti Grass Knot now is we poison jab. It's always Grass Knot that has suppressed Grass Knot. Nothing else comes close to seeing a kill. Grass Knot obviously does nothing to a Masquerain. Masquerain still only sees electric moving moves killing, so we go Mammo like this. I just start doing damage to the Plusle now. I can poison jab, Ice Shred. Yeah, this has no prayer moves. I don't know if we always go for Ice Shred, but what I should... It's like, I feel like this thing can't actually press any move correctly now, right? So it makes things weird, but I don't think my Ice Shred always kills. 34. Could probably never mailed this to avoid this, but... I mean, I'm sure this allows one to come into a Thunderbolt from this guy, right? If it doesn't have minus, even an Electric Train. It barely can't. Probably just Poison Jab, swap, Togi then. I don't think Nido can do damage to this thing, can it? This double kick's like okay. It's like double kick fake out. And then we swap out. Because I should have actually just went for a pure swap there, shouldn't have I? I mean, it doesn't matter, Rapidash or Salazzle just never dies to one of anything from this guy. I guess an Electric Train Rising Voltage, but it can't press an electric move here, right? So we just go Rapidash and then Togi is always safe. So yeah, actually probably just always gets this kill, but Zapsing for fun. I don't know why I went Rapidash, that's not what I meant to say. Oh well, doesn't matter. Drop Togi. Alright, I didn't want to do this Magma Zone. Let me start eating a little bit of this carry. Look at the carry, won't really go hold fast, right? Oh god, that's hot. By that I mean, I have the spice tolerance of a white guy. That's to be expected. I mean, like, I know it's a risk, but I'm just doing the Togi line here, right? You just fake out on Togi and then swap into this, and it just doesn't ever explode, Smile. And either that or I just send Rapidash out. It's one of the two. I probably need the slots, though. I guess we'll see if we need the slots. The game doesn't show enough damage here, which is what worries me, so I really want Rosemary to do this guy. And I also get a worry seed set up for this killing. This should just be like Aftermath. That's a really good kill range. That's a really good kill range. Obviously, I won't be able to like solve anything stupid here, right? Because we have to have the cherry. We're risking like highest roll of Deep Breath Crit as well. Like that just is what it is. Oh no, it exactly doesn't kill. Perfect. I've been able to see Aquatel is so tragic. This is slow. What I can do is just I can slow it, find a way to guarantee the Ice Beam, and have this be my Lantern. I think this is probably a move I can teach to a Wall Rain here, right? That would help us. Let me go look. Actually, that Risen is there. That'd be like Secret Power, I guess. Secret Power would probably be higher here. Maybe I should top body slam to this thing. I'm still like not doing anything to Lantern, so it's probably not actually correct. Just like Encore, but can't actually fight the Lantern, okay. Try to like slow. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. Come into the Ice Beam. Can I come into Scald, or does it have to be Ice Beam? Yeah, come into Ice Beam exactly. And I could just Q the Encore anyway, guarantee discharge and kill on this guy. It's actually kind of funny. When you get Thunderwave, we get Discharges can come into either of them. Does that let those guys set up? It does. I like this kind of not coil. Being able to come into a potential Aqua Tail is really nice, though. Not gonna lie. I guess I have Nido as well to do some good pivoting. It doesn't matter that much. Oh, I just kill a Nido instead, don't I? Lock this in and kill a Nido instead. I guess the issue is I don't have enough tons for that, do I? Unless I've already chipped it or something. Yes, that is a little weird. My Nido is also just faster though, so I can also just go for a chip this with someone, like Meganium. I need to chip a lot, though. I probably want this here. I want Nido King here for sure. So if Togepi needs to, who's doing stuff, but that's mostly gonna be my Rotom. I guess Ampharos can just Seismic a few times, right? Might just be a doping Ampharos angle. It's being like this guy or Meganium instead. Kind of weird if it come to Scald, though. I mean, aren't I just trying to kill this Rose Raid anyway? Just chain. Isn't that, like, much better? That's, like, much better, isn't it? No, that's much better. And first bait Scald, right? It's actually really good for us. I'm also gonna go get this Mega Drain. Mega Drain just does so much on this Pokemon. It does so much on this Pokemon. Lowest of low keys. I kind of just want to bring him separate Magnezone at this point. Looking at what's happening. Oh, we just bring this guy for a little bit of safety. One of the two. This guy does provide some pretty good safety. As long as the Ice Beam is really good as well. Ice Beam get a little. Do you not have Super Fang at this point? I don't know why I thought this had a Super Fang at this point. God, that would be so good. I don't mind having, I actually do kind of like that, having the discharge option to like chip this. I guess if I'm trying to just chip this, I'd probably rather bring like this guy with a Rock Smash, just like fake out Rock Smash -1. And then at -1, I can even one-shot with Mamoswine or have Nidoking play the game, right? Which is a little bit better. So you'd be able to guarantee the discharge repo, but that's what this guy's here for. Even taking a discharge, this guy gets discharge always. That's probably actually a safe way to do this then. Because you just got to guarantee the discharge to go back into here. And just stopping this at -1. Like, ideally I'm set up for the point where I can just kill with this. Get the Encore pivot, but I can't like always guarantee it that like if I'm doing it like this. But I think I need I guess I could Rock Smash Ampharos, couldn't I? Rock Smash on the Ampharos instead. Because we only need this -1 for Nido to guarantee the kill. I just fully trust Togedemaru to be able to Rotom. If I absolutely need to, I can find a Discharge Repivot and press Ice Shard. Yeah, I like this. I'm very down for this. There are some failure points, but I'm just very down for this. Oh, wait. I mean, I guess I'm just always killing this with Rose, aren't I? Like, why would I not just kill this with Rose? The issue is getting the damage down to kill this. I mean, I guess I can just do that from this guy, right? This guy comes in on discharge if he's healthy enough, gets scald, but isn't always healthy enough. So I have to be a little careful. Like, Ampo should be high enough HP for me to be guarantee a scald pivot. So I can even just do the Encore stuff to go into this to bulldoze and then finish it from there. Obviously, this guy just soloing Zero, so it won't have an item, but that's fine. This guy's obviously just soloing Zero. It's just too good a blind. I think we get Grass Knot Zero really early. I probably have this eat the Grass Knot to get knock off. Ugh. I do have a Grass Knot I can pivot through on someone if I want to. I can use this to Grass Knot into close combat. Coming on close combat's a little bit better. Yeah, I'd probably just do that. Just have to see the close combat. I'll get a little bit of damage as well. Bring it on, or eat that on close combat. A little bit of damage, then bringing this in on close combat, and it's fine. So I always love to, as long as we don't have item. Getting close combat on in just makes it a little bit easier to kill as well. And yeah, I think I'm just always doing this. I think it's just too good of a Rose move. Any power Mega Drain is just a hell of a move, right? Unity Ball doesn't really do anything. Is this a Pokemon mix? Oh, it's the Hatsune Miku Pokemon. Oh, I see. So there was definitely a little bit of the Pokemon. Yeah, this is Pokemon. Okay, I see the icon now. Cherry. No item. I think I am just gonna citrus this. Cherry, because this might actually just beating a discharge for fun. Rust. Yeah, I've got this thing also realistically needs Rust when I think about it, but yeah. It should be a pretty standard, pretty easy Watson. We have like all the tools you would want for it. Let's do it. Probably the last time I'm doing today though. I'm just gonna end stream, eat my carry, and then go play some WoW. Yeah, let's get through this. Quick little 3-hour stream. Get some work done. Have a box that I can just like go and start looking through CRF for, which is like the main goal for today. Is I just want a box I can look at. Right. Oh, I hit the 5%. The 5% does exist. What the fuck? Did I already drink that entire water? Oh. Oh, that was my last water. No. So doomed. Alright, you fake out. Now, this Magazine is a demon with study cuss type explosion, one of the hardest combos to deal with in this game when a lot of them on. Sadly, the way the AI walks in this game, there's a 5% chance that it's just best explosion. If it does, we lose the fight. But it simply won't happen. Hold up. I can technically fraud if Nidoking dies. I can't fraud if Mammospine dies. Does Nido kill from here, though? The issue is Nido doesn't kill from here, right? So it has to be Mamo. My Nido just doesn't have a good enough move. Yeah, we just have to go Nido here. Or Mamo here. And just knock it exploding. Perfect. Let's go. Alright, Stomping now always kills this. The fake out is broken the sash, so we can just outspeed kill now. And we should always be Zorua seeing the first outspeed kill. It's either kill or an only Grass Knot. It can only press Grass Knot here. It cannot press close combat. It's like exactly not press close combat, which is nice. And the guaranteed Grass Knot, I'm just going to go ahead and get Togi here. Just because Togi can get a Iron Vibe chip plus I fake out for fun, while Keely baiting only close combat. And Tag here is just to bait the close combat, so it goes to -1 defense, -1 special defense. We're gonna fake out. We're gonna go into our Nidoking until guaranteed close combat. Zero will now be at -1, -1. I've been taking a little bit of chip. Should always have a 2-shot from here. Are we fast after a bulldoze here, by chance? We're barely not fast after bulldoze, which is tragic, but it is what it is. Doesn't really matter what we press here. I'll probably just go for the poison jab for fun, right? So I was pressing knockoff. We specifically did not have an item because of that. We don't always kill here though, which is sad. Okay. Here's what we do: risk crit, but we have to just risk the crit. If we lose the Nidoking, it's fine. We still have more than enough ways to do the rest of the fight, but we're kind of just always risking Nidoking here. Nice, good job, Nidoking. And then we're always just going to get a reset onto Rotom Fan here. Okay, guaranteed move, so just gonna go straight into Togedemaru here. Ideally, this is AS Slash. It's kind of fine when it presses though. Best move in the house. Let's go. Good bait, Nido. Good baits. We got a fake out. Super Fang should be slightly more than Zapsing right now, so we're gonna Super Fang ton 1. We have a Ross for that Will-O-Wisp. If I get bunt here, the Zapsing drops to 16, right? Right now it's like right at 50. Technically, the Super Fang is probably slightly better to press here since I'm slower, right? Probably slightly better to press another Super Fang. It'll be roughly the same though. Zapsing at least has a chance to crit, right? There's a chance it doesn't go for the bun. Okay, went for the bun, which means we can't just die to a Hex crit now. Got the crit, nice. Okay. Now I just need to find the best way to pivot into Ampharos here, so let me think for a second. Ampharos is kind of just fine coming into a Hex, right? It's not like the best case, but the best case is Air Slash, and we're not reasonably getting an Air Slash anywhere. Oh, you know what I should do here, actually? I should kill this on Mamoswine. I should kill this on Mamoswine. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go. I didn't really want to go Raw Rain here, if I'm being honest. This is a Hex. If I go Ampharos, what do we bait? Oh no, this is Will-O-Wisp. I don't know why I thought this was a electric move. Yeah, I can't. I mean, I can. Yeah, I can't guarantee electric move then. They just go into Ampharos here, I think. Which I think is fine. It's actually really good because I can Encore it into Scald and have Roselia kill over 2. Okay, we have Seismitoss with this. Seismitoss is like the thing that makes Ampharos such a good Rotom counter. We don't care about the bun. We're relatively bulky into it, and we just have a 3-shot guarantee through Seismic. Obviously, we don't need to do the full 3-shot here, but it is what it is. Okay, we get Lantern out here. Right now, this is just guaranteed Scald, so I'm just gonna go straight into Wild Rain and Encore this into... Actually, we have to Cotton Spore this, don't we? We always have enough HP to Cotton Spore. So we're gonna Cotton Spore this. Okay, we still guaranteed Scald because that didn't crit burn. That crit burn got a little weird, but we still have the pivots to find what we need. And now this is slowed, I'm gonna safely go into Wild Rain. Into guaranteed Scald, and I'm gonna Encore this into Scald and then go Roselia to double Mega Drain. Does it mean that we can just safely kill this with Roselia and get out of here? Okay. At -2, my Wild Rain is now faster, so we can Encore this. Does Lantern beat Lantern? It can set up to beat Lantern on something else, but it usually doesn't like just straight beat Lantern. Actually, wait. Can Lantern learn Seismic Toss? Lantern or Seismic Toss might be able to. If we can learn it. It doesn't learn Seismic Toss, yeah, so probably not. Yeah, I don't think that... Maybe if you have, like, the most insane hidden power in the world, but, like, even then, you'd usually just use that on Rotom instead. Alright, this is now Encore into Scald, so we're gonna go into our Roserade. Ideal case is we actually get Bunt here, but it's fine if we don't. Bunt here would be insane for us. Easiest game of my life, man. Alright, we just double Mega Drain this to kill. Actually, do we want a Mega Drain here? If I don't Mega Drain, there's a chance I don't have 2-shot through left over, so I should just Mega Drain you. It's still locked into one more ton of Scald. We won't leave like max HP, but we'll leave pretty healthy, like more than healthy enough. Everything we need to do. If I absolutely have to, I can also go Wild Rain for the chip instead of Roserade. I just have to be a little careful how I do it. Okay, Encore ended, so we're now going to Mega Drain this one more time. This will bring the Eel in. We should show outspeed, out damage to both guys in the back because we're just so healthy right now with a Mega Drain. It's actually close if we show out damage to Ampharos, but we should. We should like just show the out damage. Just be Eel coming in. Perfect. Okay, we'll go ahead and just Mega Drain Ton 1 over Warrior Seeing Ton 1. Actually, we show Fast 2 Shot. I should probably just Warrior See this Ton 1, because my heal wouldn't be that effective anyway, right? I should Warrior See this Ton 1. Get rid of the Levitate for later. There's always Thunder Punch, but we can't get paired because we've been burnt earlier. Thunder Punch maximum to a Rose is only 40, so we're still very clearly out of range, so we're going to Mega Drain here. God, Tech Rose is so good. Okay. Just so guaranteed Thunder Punch. I believe we just have kill now, right? So Hash's Thunder Punch. My Mammoth Swine, if this having Aftermath, is doing 76. It'll be less than 76 once we swap. Mammoth Swine is faster. This is always Thunder Punch, so we're just safe to swap into Mammoth Swine, and from there we just stomping until we win the game. There is no loss condition from this point. Yeah, I mean, Rose is just so much this fight. We have, like, Rose and Walrein for this fight. Like, yeah, I've used all three of my skills at this point, but, like, they have pretty good skills, honestly. They have quite good skills, because the skills so far have been what? Lazo Encore, insane. Walrein Encore does Porygon, which is the main reason I scaled it. It just also does some other stuff. Mega Drain Rose, insane. Yo, what's up, Z? How we doing? It's like, never said hi. It's like started yapping. Alright, and 2 stopping should always kill this. We should always be fast. So we have a Cherry Berry just in case. The Deep Breath does the thing. Deep Breath crit can only do 130 to our 131 HP pool. Smile. Yo, Modest Mammoth Swine in. Let's go. And the second stomping always kills. Yeah, it's like very standard, very easy Watson, though, as to be expected. Like, we just have all the tools that you reasonably need for Watson. Like, yeah, technically we risked the 5% explosion, but, like, that's whatever. And we risked Nidoking dying, but we had a backup in case Nidoking did die. It's like, suck that we couldn't find exactly the, Thunder or, Plasma Fist in, right? Because I think that's how you does this very well, because you can just bulldoze, but I think it's fine how we did it. Like, I guess into the Grass Knot, I could have went, like... I don't know, maybe I should have just went Rose. I don't know, because Rose always gets knockoff, right? So it doesn't actually help. Because I, like, use the knockoff to do something, but even then... Yeah, probably gonna level these guys, and I'm gonna go play some well. Iron Head here, which is better Smart Strike. We can reteach Smart Strike later if we absolutely need to. I forgot to check to see if I ever needed to pull any of the old stuff, but like it should be fine. Would like Toxic on this. This is a pretty good move. I want to keep... Actually, can this outspeed Diggersby? It can't, right? There's no way it's my speed. There is a 0% chance... Actually, wait. Is Diggersby 80 speed or 90 speed? 86 is actually so close, but yeah, there's just no way for this to outspeed Diggersby. So I don't think I really get value out of this way I stayed for the rest of the run anyway. Don't want to drop this because I need it for Desert. Don't want to drop this because it's Mega Drain. Yeah, I think I'm going to actually just drop this. Because we can't do the Core Norman stuff anyway when we're this slow. I get the draw run in. I can't go back to get the Bug Bite now. I guess Double Kick's fake, right? Because we have Brick Break. Discharge in. Time Toss should never be used past this point anyway. I have missed the Waterfall on this before. What was this Walrein? This is Quirky, 0 special attack, 0 attack Walrein. My special water type right now is Penguin, which is a pretty good special water type. My physical water type right now is Dreadnought, which eventually falls off. And Craw, which doesn't fall off as hard, but still wants to be underleveled for protects. I mean, surely just take the high damage move for right now, right? And we'll just decide again later. Yo, Bebop in, let's go. One of the rare runs that make it past Watson because you actually get a ground type on Bebop. I should just teach this now. I'm not gonna care about Rock Smash, right? Signal Beam. I think Side Beam actually probably has better uses for this box, right? We have like okay bugs. I was taking the Sevo because we want the Flash Cannon. What is the Flash Cannon replacing? Growl or Life do? Probably Growl, right? Probably about time to drop that. Encore, Super Fang, Brian, Icy Wind. I don't think I really care about Brian that much. Like, Brian can have uses after the Super Fang, sure, but like, usually if you're Super Fanging Encoring, you don't care anyway. I think I'd rather just have a Waterfall in a box that doesn't really have that great of physical water type coverage outside of like Dreadnought, but Dreadnought has some very weird weaknesses. I was like, you can reteach a special water move, you can't reteach a physical water move. And like I said, I don't think the Brian damage really comes up that often. Even with Super Fang putting below 50. I was like, Brian's like okay for Porygon, but at that point I'd probably just Rock Smash anyway, right? If I actually care about a little bit more damage. Yep, I'll just Growl here. Charging the Lantern thing, fair enough, fair enough. Because it takes no damage, can heal up off of it, and it sometimes gets a Bubble Beam speed drop. It has an awful box in the body. Oh, so I'm assuming you don't actually have... I'm assuming that means he doesn't have a ground type, right? Yeah, I'm assuming that just means they don't have a ground type. I need to actually, like, see what the box looks like to say anything for sure. Bubble Beam. Like, yeah, you're paying for a proc, but, like, it is something that is not that unlikely to happen with how long Lantern can be out there. Like, I'm not saying it's something you plan around, like, that being your answer, but... it's something you can sometimes get away with, right? I mean, I probably fling more than Night Slash, let's be real here. I think you get Aqua Jet here soon anyway, though, so it doesn't matter. Yo, this thing gets Roost? I've never ever dancing on this guy, let's be real. Yo, look at the guy scaling down there. He's so close to being a modest Guts Timber. God, how to be modest, too? Couldn't even be like something... Actually, this was modest, right? Not calm. Never mind, this was calm, but still. It's fine, like... use my 4th skill on it, kind of hate it, but it'd be fine with it, and then just use it to kill Absol if we need to, right? Maybe we just don't even need it for Absol. Maybe we have some of the random line here that I'm just not seeing. As soon as we get there, though. Much later me issue. Alright. Like I said, I do have some WoW to go play, so let me go find someone to raid out to. Alright, hold on, let me look at this box. Oh god, that's a penguin box too. Oh, we have Donphan Rhydon. Doesn't sound that bad, depending on what the Donphan is. Both of them get owned by Dragon Breath, but like, I think Donphan can usually not care that much as long as it outspeeds after the Bulldoze. We probably set up like, what does Gospade? Ice Beam? What is Azurora? I think Azurora is the bigger issue, right? What the fuck is Azurora? I guess we have Masquerain, Goss, Rhydon for it? Or maybe Donphan, whichever one gets grass not more consistently. How are you killing it, though? Oh, wait, you're killing it by just, I'm looking like Lee, Goss, Donphan, Masquerain. What's that electric type at? Oh, Luxray. Yeah, Luxray's fine to Rotom. And, like, you need an eel? What is that? Ill. Mushana? Mushana. I tried to tell without saying the exact numbers on these guys, but like that 6 team sounds like one that's like somewhat consistent into it. Which has like a decent chance. And it really depends if this Radon is actually good enough to do Amphi, right? I think most Donphans are good enough to do Amphi, right? I don't know, what's this Amphos guy at? Who did I say? Who did I say? Lee, Luxray, Donphan, Mask, Gosh, Muna. Rhydon can also be, or Donphan can also be Rhydon, depending on which one's actually better for Amphos, but you're like kind of risking on the Muna Eel line as well, but like Muna's usually pretty good at that line. Just like setting up for something else to happen. Yeah, I don't think like fishing 117 doesn't help here. Like the problem is the eel more than anything of this box, not the anything that a ground type does. Okay, so yeah, it would just be Rhydon over Donphan then, but they both serve a similar role. There's like a lot of like Masquerain, Gossiflora pivots, basically. I think that usually works, right? Like, I don't think there's a lead that doesn't one-shot Magnezone that also can help on Lantern later. You have Gossiflora slow, plus Masquerain slow, plus a way to bait close combat or Grass Knot. Well, you should get close combat from Gossiflora. I guess it depends, does Rhydon get close combat? If Rhydon gets close combat, it probably has to be Donphan. But as long as Rhydon guarantees Grass Knot, that's fine. Yeah, it'd be like Lee kills Zone, probably baits out Zoroil on guaranteed. That might be able to see Plasma Fist there or close combat. Is it guaranteed Plasma on that Lee? Because I know there are some leads that can show close combat. But if you guarantee Plasma, it's Giga Free because you just go into whichever ground type baits Grass Knot. Grass Knot into Gossiflora for a slow. Gossiflora should bait close combat there, I believe. You might have to not have an item for it, but in the close combat, you go Masquerain. You just minus that until you're fast enough with a one-shot on something that can just come in for free, like your ground type. Should probably end up getting Lantern out on Surf. You slow it with Goss, get some chip in, have Hitmonlee help that as well. End up getting Rotom out. Luxray should be able to solo Rotom. You just like have to figure out Eel. Eel is going to be the problem, but Mushu can usually do it. Yeah, it's not like 100% line, but like I don't think 117 is what's really helping you there. I think the Ampharos is not necessarily the issue here. At least not with a Goss. Goss kind of just like rolls this fight if you pivot correctly. With like a decent damage ground type like Rhydon. Rhydon should have enough damage for a good Lantern kill. Yeah. I mean, I would send it, but like, I also send a lot of ass into Watson because it's like, oh no, I lose 3 hours. Luxray. I'm pretty sure most Luxray should be able to just solo Rotom. I think they do. Yeah, something like that. I mean, I haven't had a Luxray in a long time, actually, somehow. How have I not had a Luxray in a long time? Oh, because I've been running a bunch of Tuttle runs where I just get Chinchou, so I don't care about the Luxray, even if I have it. That's what's happening. The Luxray, if I remember right, like almost always has a very good Rotom line. It obviously helps you can find the Air Slash, but even without it, I mean, you can probably find it on the Gossiflora, right? Somewhere. Smile. Or like find it from the Hitmonlee or repivot from the Lantern, because you should get, what, Magnezone, Zorua, Lantern, Rotom, Eel, Ampharos with that? Something like that. I know, again, all these are also like estimates based on like numbers I've seen on Pokemon, right? So that's the idea that I have that they can do. Some of them might just not have the numbers to do the jobs that I'm used to them doing. I think on average, with average IVs, that team probably wins. Well, probably it's a strong blood. Like, it's not riskless, but it probably wins, I guess I should say. And let's be real. Who's doing a riskless Watson without Tuttle? Or like Krook. God, I got Krook is so good on this fight. Kinda wish I had Krook. But it's what it is. It's always so weird to me. So many of the rest of Tunnel guys actually just like don't do this fight, right? Actually, it's just Krook and Mammoth wanted to do well here, right? The rest of them are kind of like whatever. That's what the Palpitoad is for, right? That's why I still think Palpitoad is probably like one of the best Boxmon of both Penguin and Monkey runs. That Palpitoad guy does a lot of work. It's kind of weird because like Toad falls off pretty hard like after Watson, but like it's so good for Watson. And like after Watson, the next time you care about a ground type is after you take Desert, so you just hit the extra drill smile. Alright, let me go find something to raid out to so I can play some WoW. Alright, who was playing some Pokemons? Let's see. Yo, that Snom guy's live. Love that guy. He's doing Wide Nova. I'll send you guys over there. What am I streaming again? Tomorrow's Thursday, which means I have to do splits, so I'm probably live again Friday? As long as my sleep isn't fucked? Yeah, probably. But yeah. Either way, thank you guys for tuning in. Catch you all later.